Okay. So is everybody considered to be climbing into the tree, or are you hiding underneath the tree? Let me know.
Yeah, I'd be hiding up in a tree.
All right. Well, which tree? Because you disappeared off the map.
Yeah, it's further in the woods, you know.
Okay, so you're kind of in the woods further past Togar, which means you can't see the clearing from where you are.
No.
Okay.
I thought the goal was to not be in high shot, so I.
There you go, thinking it through thoroughly again. Tolgar, are you up a tree or just crouched underneath the tree in the shadows?
I don't want to be here. I want to be further off the map.
Okay, then I'll move you off.
I think that's like the general thing.
Yes.
So you do realize if you are off the map because of how dense the trees are, you cannot see the clearing.
Yeah, we just need one person to see it. And he has an awakened mind feed.
Right?
Apparently that's Evelyn, right?
Okay, so if they're going really far in, I would be in this tree up the tree.
Thank you, my dear.
Looking towards the clearing.
Take pants off, hit some height.
Or maybe where frickin' Theo is. Because I want a view of the entrance.
Okay. Alright. Theo, are you further in the trees as well?
Yes, I would be using the tactic that worked so well last time. And just hiding in the densest brush I could find, because I cannot climb a tree.
Okay. So the only one that is actually able to see the clearing then would be Emlyn.
Yes.
Alright. So, Emlyn.
Yeah.
Are you up a tree, or are you just...
I am up a tree, not breaking through the foliage, so I'm trying to be as covered as possible. Yes.
Okay, alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to move you guys there. I'm just going to put Shagit here, because none of the rest of you get to see what's going on, because you're not able to see what's going on. All right.
That sounds fair.
How long are you guys going to wait?
So everyone's trying to get a long rest.
Yeah.
So it's all night. Like this is an overnight kind of.
Okay, so
plan.
basically, you're going to just watch to see if anybody comes out, if anything comes out.
And where they go.
Okay.
Well, I hope that these guys get the sleep they need, because...
Yeah, and I think we're waiting to be gotten by Emlyn if and when he sees something. We're just kind of waiting.
Well, right? Actually, I mean, the plan is to get these things out of the cave so when we go in, they're not there.
Right.
So I'm not going to get you the second I see them. I'm going to see where they go and hope that they go far away so that the next day when we go in, they're not there still. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a... Does that make sense? I think it makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
All the sense, all the time.
All the sense, all the time.
All right. Okay. So, about 30 minutes after you have set up your little, not ambush, but your little perusal session, you see two of these creatures slink out of the cave. They basically get right to the edge. Have a good look around, sniff the air, and then retreat temporarily back inside until the evening becomes dark purple, which is the equivalent of night here. Under the cover of deep purple, you see them slink out. First, they get to where their fallen comrade is, and seem to crouch down really close. They sniff. They kind of paw at him a little bit. Examining the various different wounds as if they're trying to actually ascertain exactly what happened to their friend. Shortly afterwards, they shuffle on to the next one and do the same. After about 15 minutes of this, they look at each other and then very, very quietly and stealthily get into a very low crouch position and slink south through the forest.
Okay.
All right. It's not long before not only are they out of sight, but I mean, as stealthy as they are, you're only able to keep up with their positioning for a matter of moments.
I figure as much. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything. I would just wait to see what happens.
All right. Okay.
Have the night pass. As my party gets murdered behind me.
Well,
Yeah, what's this
basically,
message say?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I am moving, I am breathing, I am making a noise. I'm just scanning the field in front of me.
All right. Nope. So now, when did you guys last take a long rest? Because you can only take one every 24 hours.
I'd say about 24 hours ago.
No. We the last time they took a long rest was with the Kasune.
Yeah.
Talking to me.
Still on the way up.
We were still on the way up because he said it was 2 days to get here.
Yeah.
We
arrived. The Kasune left you here at the entrance to the cave, but you spent a good. So yeah, you're good. You're about in. Okay, so yep, you get your long rest.
Right. Max health.
In that length
20.
of time, they do not return.
Okay. But nothing else has emerged from the cave.
Nothing else at all. No. It would appear more than anything that it seems. Give me an insight check if you would, Emlyn.
Okay.
Let's see how insightful you can be,
20.
dead boy.
I am as insightful as this. Yeah.
Okay. It's over a 10. The best you can ascertain is they were probably sent out as scouts. And you doubt that anything's going to happen until they return with some kind of, deliverance or message.
Okay, and based on what was written, I can make an assumption. So I'm going to go...
Based on what was written, yes.
I'm going to go to my friends as they're waking up. And I'm going to say, are you ready?
Oh, really?
Yes, did our plan work?
Oh, what?
How many of them left? 7, 8?
10, 12, 5 dozen?
Could be. How many, Emlyn?
3 horses
That was pretty convincing. I'd say at least a small warband.
So I'm just going to wait as you guys ask this question without letting me have a breath to answer. I'm going to say 2.
2.
Well, it's better than none, I guess.
Each?
Two
Not
dark fey each.
two
dark fey each.
Well, if there were only 4 in there, that's 50%. That's half of them.
Well,
if there were only 2 in there, it was all of them.
It could be. Who knows?
I think they were sent to scout, so
Right.
we probably have maybe a quarter of the day to get our advantage.
Let's do this now. I'm getting sick of all this color. These trees, these flowers. I want to get back into a cave.
Well,
Like the more muted earth tones, yes?
It is my aesthetic.
Bloody Tolgar.
let's go.
What do we do if we get in there and there's just gemstones everywhere and everything's terribly bright and vivid?
Well, then you guys can see, like me.
But how do we keep
What?
Tolgar there?
I'd totally facepalm right now if I had emotions.
I'm
Let's
just doing
go.
my best.
We're losing our
But
advantage.
better not be.
I
Okay.
say this is as good a time as any to get to go.
All right. Okay, so you all emerge from the edge of the forest and see the clearing. Now, of course, it is pretty dark by now. As dark as it gets here, which means, again, everything is bathed in a dark, deep purple color.
So I'm gonna walk to the edge, going straight north,
Okay.
like kind of out of line of sight of the cave.
Think I'd follow along.
All right, so you guys all slink through the trees to get closer to the edge of the cliff face.
And then I'm gonna dash to the cliff face, basically.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe get on
Ding, ding, ding,
all
ding,
fours and creepily, like an undead monstrosity, run across the field.
Okay.
Because anything to
I'm gonna
make
watch
go...
you disgustedly.
Tolgar just walks.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are all going to basically creep up to the cave, approaching it from the east.
Carefully. Mindfully.
Very carefully.
With high wisdom saves.
I'm going to use my dark vision and peek into the darkness from the side, just like peer in
All right.
to where it curves, and I can see.
Okay, Shagget. Let's enjoy the darkness for you.
Everybody's favorite darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay.
Okay.
I'd be excited, but I'm dead.
So I peer in, and I probably see what I see, right?
No, you don't see what you see. Yes.
No,
Yes. I'm assuming you don't like leap into the entrance.
I don't go like
Gotcha, man.
This is much more like a peer around the corners.
Okay.
So yes, you see what you see.
All right. So okay, I got it. Makes sense. So I'm gonna peer in, holding up a finger, and then I'm gonna be like holding up the stop sign, like, and then peer back and be like, I'm not gonna do that. That's not what an undead person does.
Undead that was in Vietnam and has learned military point signals.
No. So I'm gonna look at it and say, Tolgar, enrage and go.
Why?
Because I told you to.
Oh, that sounds like a call for action. I'm right behind you.
Okay, I am gonna rage up and go.
And just
I'm
charge
gonna
straight
turn
into
the
the
corner
cave.
and be ready to shoot. Yep.
All right, hold on a second then.
Jeez, this is gonna be horrible.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
No,
That's okay.
probably just Tolgar, but that's okay.
Probably just Tolgar.
And when we die, we will die together.
All right, okay. So you are all charging, or Tolgar at least is charging into the cave.
Yeah, it's gonna run.
On the intelligent wisdom of an undead.
Oh wow.
To be fair, I only saw one of them, so.
Well, yeah, you couldn't see the other. Okay.
Nope.
So let's go ahead and get the initiative rolls out the way first,
Sure.
Okay.
and then we'll figure out whether any things apply or don't apply. All right, let's see.
I got a 20!
Cheater!
Jeez.
Yeah.
Natural 20! All right, well, that's the 20 out the way.
Hey, I'm Tolgar. I can roll my initiative twice and get twice the odds of getting a 20.
Yeah.
And then using
Pick a
my
barbarian
multi
next
attack
time.
feature, I can.
Sounds like
All
a
right,
bunch
so
of jealous
Tolgar is on a
Gina.
24, which is kind of appropriate. Emlyn is on a 16. Let's see, Kyla on a 13, and Thrunius Conch.
It's kind of the way we all went into the cave, which makes sense, actually.
Yeah, it kind of does. All right, and now we will roll to see where they go.
Jealous jams.
Jealous jellies and jam.
Sounds good.
All right,
Business
let's have a
start.
quick roll
Jealous
for
of jelly and
chat.
jams.
In a world where everybody's jealous.
Okay, so let's get
Okay.
descriptions of what you're doing. Okay, so Tolgar, from the second you enter the cave entrance, right?
Yes.
You will be able to see ahead of you, about 20 feet in, one of these dark, shadowy figures.
Okay.
Initially, as you burst in, it's kind of just hanging out. Like, it's not really particularly vigilant, it's just kind of lays there. But the second you spin around, its eyes immediately track to you, and it poises ready to defend itself.
Okay.
So are you literally just charging straight into the thing?
Yeah, I was gonna do a charge attack.
Okay, alright.
That's awesome.
Right, yeah, that's fine. So you will
Look.
blast right
Okay.
to it, and
Yes, of course.
go ahead
Alright,
and
I'm all
give us
raged up.
a dice throw. Now, for everybody watching, the players cannot see the entire map. Hopefully they were vigilant enough to turn it off. Probably not. But yeah. Okay, so Tolgar is charging straight for this thing. Okay,
Nice.
23. Yep, you lunge forward, and before it's even really had chance to poise itself in a defensive posture, you catch it unawares and slash it for 19 points of damage. All right. Emlyn, what are you doing?
So I still only see the one. He's in combat with Tolgar.
Yep.
So if I did any kind of ranged attack, it would be with disadvantage.
If it requires it to hit, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. All these spells. So honestly, I would just, to my detriment, I would move closer to try to get a better shot, and then probably see the other one.
Kyla, what are you doing?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna try and shoot the one that Tolgar charged because I know the size difference. They're quite tall, right?
No, they're not that much taller than Tolgar.
That's troublesome. So it'd just be a difficult shot.
Last time you did because you had a height advantage.
Okay. All right. So I'd have to move up, and that's annoying because I don't really have room to move up.
I mean, there is room.
Yeah.
I mean, there's room past Emlyn and Thea.
Yeah, because technically I'd be behind you. Really, is how we went in.
All right.
So
So
you're gonna
shuffle up
I'm gonna
and shoot. Is that what your game plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle up and shoot him.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Here we go. He hasn't had his attack yet, right?
No, because technically you guys have got the drop on them at this point.
So I would have advantage, but I don't.
So,
right?
for all intensive purposes, he may or may not have beat your initiative, but it doesn't matter because
Okay.
because you surprised them, you all get to go before they get to kick in on the first round.
Right. Let me just pull up a thing really quick and read it. Target's not its action. I get advantage. Do I get advantage or is it disadvantage because it's a hard shot?
It would be basically you balance it out, don't you? So
Okay, so normal. Right. But I can still apply damage. Cool.
yes, you can. That's a hit for 9. Plus, you get some delicious bonuses.
I get some pretty bonuses.
So go ahead and give us all the extra dice that go with a successful shot of this kind. Which is some sneak attack damage and some other fluffy damage.
And then any hit I score against a creature that's surprised. It's not surprised though, is it?
Well, technically it is.
Oh, then it's a critical hit.
Nice.
It is surprised. You guys basically did do the equivalent of 5e surprise, which is why its initiative doesn't count. Lamaida, thanks for the sub, bud. 43 months of love for you. Take your pants off, hit the height.
6. Okay. This is what I'm for.
Nice.
Nice.
For 21, so that's a total of 30.
Woo.
Okay,
Then I'm gonna shoot him
nice.
again.
Okay, so yeah, the 2 arrows both come buzzing, one at either side of Tolgar as he wrestles with the thing, like one under his left arm, one between his legs. Both of them stick into the thing. It kind of falls back against the wall, reeling in agony as it clutches one of the arrows that kind of embedded in its shoulder. Okay. Theo!
Okay, well, seeing that, I would probably see that they have that thing taken care of. There's really no space for me to get past the 2 of them, huh?
No. There's no space for you to get past.
Okay, would I be able to make it up enough to look around the rest of the room? Because, I mean, I would assume with the opening over here, there's maybe something down here that I could just get a better angle with, or... So if I make it to here... Can I see that?
So you can see,
and then down there.
Probably yes.
Okay, so that was my question. So I'm gonna
and
see
of
that
course,
one.
you can see a little further down here. Emlyn, you could actually see as far as.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I could see
There.
a little bit more of the.
Wait.
landscape. So what I'm going to try to do is, since I really can't get to that too much, and I don't really want to get past everybody else, I'm just going to try to do a little crowd control here, and I am going to cast Web on the enemy down here.
Alrighty.
See if I can keep it in place.
Okay. You conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choice. So basically, you're going to dump it
right on him.
Okay, that's going to be a 20-foot cube, so you know that's pretty much going to fill this whole area, right?
That's fine. I just want to keep him there.
Yep. So, yep. All right, so this whole area is webbed. You could cast it far enough in to not capture yourselves, but there's no way you're not catching Tolgar. Not with a 20-foot. So everything in there will be webbed, probably from 20 foot this way to like the edges here, and then that's going to cover the entire thing across there. But that's okay. Tolgar's he's tough.
I'm fine.
He's strong. What does he care? All right, so everybody in it gets a DC 15 dex save first of all.
Okay.
Rolls another 20.
And roll for the first one of them.
Here.
It's a pass. And
Sorry, did you say dex save? Yeah.
yeah, with a DC of 15.
Come on.
Tolgar
Oh
fails.
shit.
Oh.
And the one that Tolgar is fighting also fails. Okay, so the one on the left here passes his save throw. The other two have failed. So basically what that means, if you start your turn in the web, you can make a dex save throw. On a failed save, you're restrained as long as you remain in the web or until you break free. Creature restrained by the webs can use its actions to make strength checks against your spell save if you want to bust your way out of it.
Okay.
So, and of course the web is flammable, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically you guys cannot physically move if you failed the save. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that is all of their turn. So this one that is free is going to leap into action. Seeing the danger of the blow, or of the bow, it is going to be taking a couple of swats at the closest target, which is none other than Kyla Ward.
Alright. I'd like to use my feature on it.
Okay. What is your feature?
I have to damage it the next thing to hit.
You have to what?
Because I'm aware of my enemy and I have uncanny dodge, so next thing that hits me from this target is half damage.
Okay. You're using it on the first attack?
Yeah, I think it's like the first one to hit you.
In theory, it should be. Yeah.
So. Yeah,
okay. All right. First attack. Ooh.
Yeah, that one.
Good.
That was a good time to use that because that would have been a fun crit. So, well, it will be a fun crit, but at least you're only going to take half of it.
Which is just a normal hit.
Oh
Yeah, a little less than a normal hit.
And then the second claw. Ow, will also hit. Okay, so, super fun, happy time. Okay.
Turning.
So, 4 D8 plus 6.
This is why I took the rogue level.
Because it is a crit, and you will take half of this. So you take 13 points of damage.
Good. Guys, I'm bloodied. Is that a thing in...
Yes, it is. And the second claw will rake you for only 9.
Okay.
But still, that's 22 points of Dark
pilot
Phage
damage.
type love. Alright. Now we go
Can we
back
do a
to
long
the
rest?
top of the roll, where we now go in order of actual initiative. Tolgar, you're first.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there trying to fight, and all of a sudden these webs are just on me, and I am enraged, so this makes me rage even more, and I'm just like,
What is the mechanic for even
I'm
more
just, like,
raging?
flailing. I'm gonna
How does that
flail.
apply? Is it like you now only take 25% of damage, or
Oh.
even more raging?
So I'm just gonna try to break free of it, and
Well,
see
if
what
you want to
happens.
break free of it, you can do so.
I need to break free in order
But that
to
is an
attack,
action
right?
if you do that. No, you can stay put and attack.
Oh,
You
what?
just can't
Oh,
move.
shit. Yeah, that's the... If I can just attack, then I'm just gonna go... And then see if I can get my web...
Oh, actually, let me
my,
double check
webbed-
that. Let me double check
Okay,
that.
no! Don't double check
Yeah,
it.
let me, because it's 5e, and I want to make sure
Okay.
that is... Because it works... Let me check the condition.
And then...
Come on.
Difficult terrain.
Can I just at least spit on his face?
You can't. That should be a free action, right?
Because I believe
Tui, you filth.
the condition itself, I think, has something else attached to it.
You are shadow filth.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you can't move, as said, but you also attack rolls made against you are at advantage, and attacks you make are at disadvantage. And you also have disadvantage on dex saves.
Wouldn't that apply to the other guy too, though? So it would just
Absolutely.
equal out? Yeah.
Well, it
No.
doesn't really cancel out because
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Well,
saying.
well,
Okay.
because they are basically they both have advantage on each other, and
Right,
they
and
both have disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna roll disadvantage for my attacks.
So he would have. So basically, you would attack him with disadvantage, and he will
Yes.
attack you with disadvantage. But
Perfect.
the attack. Oh, I see what Matt's saying. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But because you get an advantage to attack him, that cancels out your disadvantage, and vice versa.
So
So
it's
Matt
slow
was
motion
right.
fighting.
Actually, I just
That's what I was saying.
I just picked up what you were laying down. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, you roll. In other words, roll normally.
Yeah, just roll.
Roll normally. I'm really good at that. Okay.
Yay! Normal rolls.
Oh, that's a nice normal roll.
I like these.
Ooh.
Oh my god, normal
nice.
rolls.
Oh.
All right, you describe
That's
to me
just
how
average
you
meat.
absolutely eviscerate this creature because it's dead beyond dead. It only had a hit point left anyway. So,
Oh,
Oh.
so
that hurt.
you
That
just
hurt
really
so
bastard.
opened up a can of Tulgar ass. How did you
Tulgar
dispatch
ass.
it? Describe us.
well, I was kind of stuck in some webs, so it was one of those things where I was pulling and pulling and my hand wasn't coming free, but all of a sudden it just shot out of there and like in double speed went and then it was then in fast motion, so that they killed
I want to play
it.
safe the cheer, buddy.
Fast motion.
All right. Well, it is
Man, you're
sticky
good.
and dead as it slumps
A lot
down
of thought.
to basically fall in and amongst the white satiny web.
Man, you're good.
Okay.
A lovable nerd, Jane. Oh my god, I love it.
All right. Technically, it is now their turn in the initiative because they actually beat all of you except for Tolgar. But last round, you all got to act first because of the surprise. Okay. So this dude is right here, and he is going to press the attack again because why wouldn't he?
Okay,
Because
first one I'm
tonight-
gonna do the thing against.
Can you do it again?
Yeah, I did it on this one.
All right.
Yeah, that's a hit.
It's once per round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and that one missed. So you did 14 missed, right?
No, because my armor is 14.
Oh.
That's not nice.
Yikes.
I highly recommend changing that at some point.
Well, I had it higher, but then my armor went bad. But we haven't had an opportunity, so
Wait, your armor went bad? When did that happen?
it degraded because it got.
Older?
No, it was like
You got hit by
I
something.
forget what did it, but it was like ingested basically by the ooze, I think.
Right. So this one you take half of. So
Thanks.
you take half of that one. And you take... Oh, ignore that. Or you can have it if you want. I don't care.
I'm okay with that. That's fine.
My bad. You can have it. Okay. All right. So 15 plus 8 then. So you take half of the 15. Hey, it's my fault. I rolled the wrong damn dice. I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted it though if that would have been an 18 or a 19. Nope. Roll it again. Roll it again. Okay. But that is their round. Emlyn.
All right. Seeing Kyla getting eviscerated.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is literally just tearing into Kyla, and she's doing everything she can to fend it off.
I'm gonna cross my arms and smirk evilly. No. Okay.
Yeah, just do that every round.
What a dick.
Around, I'm just like, yeah. No.
I'm just gonna make a dark fae character next.
I am gonna cast a spell.
All right, what we casted?
Are you though?
Yeah, I know there's a percentile dice problem, but
Oh, I should have got somebody to roll that on the web, but I forgot, didn't I?
Whoops. Okay.
Oops, well, it didn't really help much anyway, so...
Yeah.
but it's a
Okay, that's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you casting?
I was casting Blight.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Mega
I
Blight.
actually was because she's getting eviscerated and I
All
need
right,
to
with a 98. So as bad as things can be, as good as things can be. All right, so necromantic energy washes over the creature. First of all, it's DC con save. Let's
or
see.
tap damage. Yeah.
Let's see if it manages to pull that off or not. Which it does. Let's see your Popo. Thank you for the resub.
Thank you, Mom.
And I was actually going to give it a +2 to make that a 19, so it still passed. However, you do double damage with that roll. So it still takes the full 37 because it would, even though it's saved. So 37 points of necrotic damage. Basically, this thing gets this huge wave of vile necrotic energy just blasts forward, like leaps out of his hands, almost like a geyser, as he's like almost having to restrain the energy. It's like trying to blast him backwards like a jet engine against the wall. As it washes over this thing, it like slams into it again, kind of like a tidal wave, as it's like, and throws its arm and its upper body backwards as it almost leans over, trying barely to maintain its foothold on the ground. Okay, Kyla, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell. Oh, jeez.
Oh, you're going spelling too, huh?
No, I have to, or I'm gonna die.
Spell.
Either way, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna try Zephyr Strike.
Alright.
Slash 1d100.
Oh well, Satch.
Is Zephyr
Come on.
Strike, it is a spell, right?
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
Hey.
Okay. Alright,
And I will populate that spell.
yeah, pop it up. Okay, so basically, the attack will deal an extra 2d8 force damage. Hit
Okay.
or miss, your walking speed increases by 60 feet until the end of that turn. Your movement will not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Right. It's difficult terrain in here, so that's fine for me for now. I'm gonna do that thing where you feign death and crawl between their legs.
Okay, so you're basically gonna dive past the thing, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna get behind him, and I'm better with the bow.
Okay.
I don't think it would.
So that happens as a bonus action.
Yep.
Then you take your move, and you have no hindrances to shoot it. In fact, technically, you have flanking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna blast the crap out of him.
All right,
Alright,
and
let's
you
try
get
Do
2d8
it.
extra force damage on this one.
Okay.
Nice.
Does this count as... Okay, so it's advantage and...
You have advantage,
Okay, attack with advantage. Okay, there. Go.
and you are from behind.
Come on, baby.
That's a hit
Nice.
It's-
Nice.
Yes.
for the
And
regular
plus-
13.
Okay, so then slash R2D8.
And you get lots of extra
Wait, that's
ones.
2d6?
No, 2d8.
Oh, yeah, it is 8.
2d8, because you're doubling the force damage because of the power of the spell.
Yeah. Ooh.
For an additional 10,
And then there's... Does this count as a sneak attack?
I mean,
It's by
What do you-
advantage, right?
Creature you hit if you have advantage on the roll, so yes.
Exactly.
Wow.
Slash R.
So you'll get the extra sneaky diss.
86. Sneak attack on the first attack.
Nice.
10.
Wow.
All right.
And I'm gonna
so
shoot him again. I don't care if he's alive.
okay. Shoot him again. Shoot him again, sir. Shoot him, sir. Now, sir. In the back of the head, now, sir.
Go.
Okay, yep. Alright, so basically, the first arrow
Skylar do
hits
that?
it right in the back of the head, and you guys see the tip of his arrow appear from the front of its skull. As it is slumping to the ground, before it even hits the ground, he puts another one in the base of its neck, and it is clearly no longer moving. You have
And,
also dispatched that one. They are
Kyla
both...
also slumps to the
dead.
ground in the comfy, soft, nice webs and just kind of stops.
You want to flop yourself down in the stickiness? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the two are slain, I'll snap my fingers and dispel the web in
I
the
guess
room.
I'm sleeping on rocks now. That's great.
Well, no, it catches you at first, and then you just kind of go like an extra inch, just kind of hit the ground.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
Dies.
Dies from that.
I would. Oh, God.
I'm gonna turn to
All
Kyla.
right.
Kyla, did you shoot the 2 arrows right into that thing and it just fell and died?
Yes.
For a change.
Have you ever done that before?
Yes.
Oh, I was
Could've
gonna
shot
say you
that
got
one
better
again,
with
but
age.
It looks like you had it under control and...
I did. Look at it. I'm gonna point. You see the blood?
It has indeed been
You see
murdered.
the
Some
blood
nice
on that
work.
thing?
That's very good.
Yeah.
I don't think we... I don't think we can do that. I don't think I can do that again.
I don't think we do it again because they're dead.
Just be glad there's not 4 of them in this room.
Right.
Oh, wait. I see a hand over there.
Well, it's been fun.
Well, as soon as you say that, they realize that the jig is up, so immediately they
Kyla,
come
run!
charging out of the darkness.
Kyla, run!
Can I use this as an opportunity to run?
Got this.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, well, it looks like Tolgar is basically going to block the path. So, yeah, anyone that wants to run can run.
My large, muscly body, by the way.
I'm not running.
No, I'm not gonna run.
Okay, what do you... so, Kyla.
I'll just fight back, yeah.
Okay. You're just going to back up?
Yeah, if it's blocked off, I'm gonna.
All
I'm gonna
right.
kite
Well,
back and leave
as
it up.
Tolgar basically gave the game away that he could see him, they figured waiting was kind of pointless to ambush. One of them says, "Curse me and my ever stuck out long arms."
Trying to hide, like.
You know when you're trying to hide or like I don't know, do anything ever, like it's just not.
Yeah.
These
Okay.
guys
All
can
right.
keep posing.
Let's get some initiatives.
Okay.
Come on, initiative roll. Do that thing I like with you that you do sometimes. Oh, that's
Ooh, that was interesting.
That was close.
All right, Kyla
7, okay.
with impressive 27.
Sounds about right, what I got. Yep.
Tolgar at a 22, Snugs 19, and Emlyn. Hey, that's a
He's
2.
dead. What do you want?
I am not a crook.
I am not a crook.
Alright. I'm undead. What do I expect? I'm just like admiring the entropy in the room. I got nothing.
Okay, and let's see where the critters are going. They are going there. Okay. Fortunately for you, Tolgar, you did see them before they come running, so they don't get a surprise. Which was actually the benefit that you bothered to call that out. So based on that, Kyla, technically you are first.
Yes.
Before they get into melee combat with Tolgar, you do have enough room to get shots past Tolgar to
Okay.
them without any hindrance.
So then these are all with advantage.
And the first was great, right?
Yeah.
You don't. Let's see, Kyla.
Well,
You have beat them on the initiative, so you are good.
Yep. If I beat them on that, then I automatically get advantage, which means I can get the sneak attack damage in.
Yep.
I like this build now. Okay. Complaining has stopped. So, weapons. That's nice. That's a nice weapons. Longbow expenses. Attack type. Advantage. Spit. Okay.
Nice.
And then the
That's a solid hit.
plus R 3d6.
Ooh.
So that's also on there.
Alright, so that's 23 for the
And
first
then
shot.
I get another shot. Yep. Boop. Pop. Boop. Ooh.
Damn, son! Alright.
Nice.
And then that one I can only do sneak attack once per round, so
Right, so
that's all on that one.
okay, but that's still over halfway to dead. Okay, so Tolgar, yep, as it comes charging towards you, you hear the familiar as the two arrows buzz past you to your left. The first one kind of catches it and spins it around side as it hits a huge groove across its chest. The second one, it kind of leans backwards to try to avoid it, and it grazes right across its upper cheek. But it is still alive. However, Tolgar, you get to react to that, so you are next in line.
Okay, with my gigantic beastly god of a body, I'm going to try to block in this hallway here as I rage up again and take my axe and swing
Axe? Are you
twice.
using the axe this time?
Sorry, no, I just am using that.
Okay, longsword.
My
I was
longsword.
I was just asking the question. I don't care either way. It's your choice.
We're going to
My
make
longsword-
him a long axe.
Yeah, we're gonna. Can I flavor that weapon? I want the axe. Two mighty swings at the foul.
Both solid
damn.
hits.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. That one didn't last long. It didn't even get a lick. So, give me a description. How do you finish that one off?
I hit it with my sword in its body, and it falls dead to the ground.
God, you are a wordsmith.
In character.
What's up, Kungur Money? That's like the worst possible description of an epic death ever. I hit it with my sword and it falls dead.
The next one will be way better. Don't worry.
No, it's like you gotta write it like a screenplay. You know, it's the two engaging combat. Tolgar is the victim.
Yeah, give us at least a 10-minute narration
All right.
of a
There I
6-second round.
was.
Okay, yep. You slaughter it between the arrows, and by the time it even regains its balance from being shot with the arrows, you're waiting there, poised with your sword, to dispatch it with vigor. Okay, Snugs, you and it go at the same time, so you are the player, so you get to call your action first.
Okay. I'm going to take a little step up here to kind of give myself a better angle. Seeing that this one just fell down, I can see this one, I assume now, since that one fell.
Yeah.
I did say it fell to the ground.
You did say.
Yeah.
So I'm
As
going
opposed to
cast a
the
spell.
sky, which is sometimes what happens when Tolgar hits stuff.
I'm going to cast a spell that I've never cast before.
Fell to sky.
For a little extra flavor here. So I'm going to look at it. It's underneath control.
What do you-
Over
what-
Tolgar's
what do you wanna
shoulder, and I'm
cast?
going to cast Chromatic
Oh, well,
Orb.
give me the percentage dice before you do
Yeah.
that.
Sorry.
Yes,
Well, I was
nuts.
just trying to pop it up. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to pop it up.
Sure
I hit
you
the wrong
were.
button.
You're gonna pop it up, pop it out.
Here.
Can't do
There.
it.
There's your percentage
Oh
die.
my god.
Ow! Okay. You hurl a half-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature that you can see within range. You can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. What are you choosing?
Can we, doesn't matter at this
It
point.
does,
I-
totally.
It does it. All right. I cast lightning at it.
Okay. All right. So as the ball flies out of your hand, starts out about yay big, and goes down to next to nothing, like a small ball bearing. It flitters towards the thing, goes like a teeny tiny static charge.
I thought you were going to turn it into a lightning bug.
I did too.
That's what I
And
thought
it
you were
flies
going
away.
with. Yeah. Like, oh, how
Right.
beautiful.
It reaches the creature. It could do 3d8, which means the minimum damage it could do is 3. That's what it does.
Okay.
It does damage. Woo!
So it hits the thing, and it goes, "Eesh." Ow.
Got it. I got it, guys. I got it. Everything's fine.
All right. Clambering over its friend's dead corpse, with anger and rage upon its face, it is going to wade in claws first with a violent attack towards Tolgar Wolfspine.
That is violent indeed.
Ooh.
That's
Okay,
not-
it comes
not-
down with
it's
the
not
first of
violent.
its 2 huge claws. Ow!
Wow.
Okay,
That sucks.
as the claw comes down, it narrowly misses your face, and its kind
Oh,
of
better
wrist
than-
smashes down onto your shoulder. Doesn't do anywhere near the damage that it could have done, because of course you have that to be 11. But you feel the force of the blow. Clearly enraged, you don't care, but a
Hey.
less enraged barbarian might have thought, phew, that could have hurt. And the second one, it reeks back with its claw, telegraphing the blow, and you're able to duck swiftly
More like bitch
beneath
fight.
it. Emlyn!
Not wanting to hit my friends, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. Cantrip.
Oh yes.
Okay. Give me
And
some magic.
what I'm going to say in Sylvan is something akin to, in 6 seconds or 12 seconds, you will be dead, and we will be fine. Because I'm undead, so I have no sense of humor whatsoever. So that's what I'm saying, something just factual.
Tolgar Jr.
And it's going to fail miserably, but I'm casting it regardless.
Okay. Wow, it would only do 5 psychic damage if it succeeded.
Oh my god.
But if I want it to fail because then it gets disadvantage on its next attack. That's the
Right. Well, it's going to
strategic
get
reason.
+2 on that. So,
Of course it will, because I rolled
because you
off.
fluffed it, and but it is a wisdom save, so that's in your favor because they have nothing on the bonus. So, it needs a 15.
Of course.
That's what you get for such a terrible spell.
Of course.
Okay, I'm afraid it passes, so that does little to nothing. It kind of looks at you,
Not funny.
and it shrugs, giving you the look.
I'm undead. I don't know irony, people.
Okay, Kyla, you're up, my dear. What can you do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it now. So.
How do you
Yeah.
want to do this?
By shooting it. I'm gonna
Make it a
miss.
thing.
So it's at disadvantage because, yeah,
Because the stupid barbarian's in the way.
stupid. Don't call him stupid. He's a scholar of the axe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You still got your licking for 20.
And then here's another. Thank you, sir. Oh, that I didn't roll it with disadvantage here.
Well, roll it again.
I'll just add the slash roll 1
Yeah, just-
20 plus 11.
Come on, you got this. Oh, okay. No, you don't got this. You hit
I
it
don't
once,
got
though,
this.
for 9. Okay. All right, yes, so you managed to sneak
was a
an
2.
arrow past Tolgar. However, in an attempt to not thud the barbarian in the back, the last one ricochets off the wall. Okay. Tolgar.
Hey. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Right. If next time you do a dispatch, if it's that terrible, I'm going to give it that many hit points back.
Oh wow, look at that.
Ow!
Look at that one.
You got it once.
But you did get him that once.
You get it once.
I did get it once.
Oh, 1. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, you did get it once, and then a pathetic
Yeah.
fumble. All right.
As I'm like lying against the wall, pelting arrows at this thing, I'm just gonna go like, Thelonious, if you could make that thing smaller so that that thing would be bigger in comparison, it would be a lot easier.
All right.
Hey.
All right, Snugs and it. Snugs, you get to go first.
God, this stupid
You get
fade.
to call your action at the same time as it does. So
All right.
the two things happen at once, but you get to call it first.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go for the straight. Let me see what I have left there. I'm gonna do magic missile at level 3.
Ooh, okay.
So I will do my, because I want this thing dead before it can hit us again. So I will roll the
There you go.
100.
In power. 42. Okay. You're.
It's a meaningful hit.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's
okay.
only diminished slightly. So
Okay.
basically,
Such as life.
you're gonna get the yeah. Just roll the d4, roll the spell, and we're gonna be taking off.
It's 5d4 plus 5, right?
Yeah, so it's gonna do 5d4 is what it's gonna do. You're just not gonna get the plus ones.
So just 5d4? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just roll that.
I just want to thank Jane for getting that.
5d4. Yep.
You're welcome.
All right. Make sure that they stay up there because Jane didn't like them, so I'm gonna put some more. Okay, 14.
Excuse me?
Is that another hand?
I was about to say that. I think I see another hand.
All right.
Just always say that.
Okay.
just always say that.
Right, the blue glowing balls, slightly diminished, buzz and circle around Tolgar's body to slam into the thing like a small barrage.
Okay.
It is kind of rebutted and buffed against the blows as it kind of like you can see it reeling as they start slamming into its chest. It is, however, still alive.
Sorry,
And with
Tolgar.
that being said,
No!
it releases its rage against Tolgar,
Okay.
swiping with its first
says
mighty
no.
claw,
No.
and then again with the second. Clearly, it was off balance and somewhat disorientated by the blue balls of magic missile death.
My abs were too hard for it to cut through.
Emlyn, Emu.
Try again.
Do it again!
I'm doing it again. I don't want to get disadvantage. So I'm going to say, okay, now you will die.
Now you will.
Because it's
All right, there you go.
Six
That
of
was
those
a better
seconds are
thing,
up,
wild
so
roll.
now you only have 6 seconds.
All right, so now it needs a.
No, it might not die.
Well, it's going to have to roll a 19. So, no, that's a fail. So, and you get 50% increase on that. So for 6 points of psychic damage, which isn't much, but it is enough to impose
Oh my God.
Oh,
the disadvantage on the next attack roll it gets to make.
yeah. Yeah.
So
That
at
was
least
my
that.
intention.
It doesn't matter though, because I got a feeling Kyla's going to finish it off
Oh,
anyway
it's
this
not
turn.
gonna-
Right.
Let's try.
Go Kyla. Go Kyla.
I mean, nothing I said was not factual. You will die.
You'll die.
You will die.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
with a
that's not
14, it won't.
Let's try it again. Try it again.
There you go.
All I got to do is get a... There it is.
There you go.
Okay, yep. You will be finishing it off with the arrow. Why don't you, for a change, Kyla, why don't you describe how it dies and show Jane how that's done?
So Kyla, now slumped on the ground, kind of passing jokes up to the others, about ready to pass out, holds up the bow and loftily fires an arrow just like, oh god, my head. Sees the arrow stuck in the head of the other one and goes, ha, your head. Pulls out that arrow and then shows it directly at the other one, and it inserts itself right up the rib cage. Like, I don't know if you know how to punch someone, but when you punch someone in the gut, you want to aim upward so that it pushes things that way. Well, the way exit wounds work, it didn't go up, it came out.
There you go. Okay, so the arrow basically goes sliding up under its ribcage and blasts out of its back. It falls backwards and slumps to the ground. Also now deceased. 2 dead.
It's just tough because I just kill so many of these things throughout our campaign and have to describe so many things.
Oh,
Because I'm just so good at killing. It's crazy.
Oh,
It just gets tedious.
All right. Okay, you have dispatched 2 more. How many more could there be? How deep is the cave? What do you guys want to
I'm gonna start hustling.
do? Every day I'm hustling. Okay,
Right,
how
I'll
long
be
did you
close
in
behind.
range last, Tolgar, at your level?
1
It's not
minute.
forever, so...
No, but I think I've already ended it once and started it again.
Yeah.
Oh, have you? So you're
Yeah.
in your second in range?
I was. I'm gonna turn this way because why not?
Okay, alright.
Just gonna
Okay,
scoop up
so
these-
Tolgar goes down and takes a left. Let me go ahead and give you some revealy goodness then.
Scoop up these arrows here. cry a little bit. Get
Alright.
trampled, wizard.
I'm looking the other way as we're doing this.
Oh, are
I'm
you?
kind of just constantly screaming the whole time. I'm still enraged. So I'm kind of jogging down, just going, ah! Like I'm powering up.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have one of those loin berries, would you?
I have the one loin berry! But I can't say that because I'm too enraged.
Alright. Okay, Tolgar, you're running down the edge here, so let me,
It's not quite 9,000 yet, Doc.
Alright.
Oh, I see its left arm!
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
gonna
And
charge
it's
forward.
charging towards you as you charge towards it. So as you get to the corner, it gets to the corner, and you both meet each other, full rage charge. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, all your noise that you're making certainly is drawing it to
Probably
you,
not
that's for
helping
sure.
any stealthy attempts. I'm sure they've heard the fight already.
Alrighty. Gizanishes.
Gizanishes.
That sounds
like
Inities.
Oh no! Double one
Double
for
one?
Tolgar. Oh.
And I rolled
Wow.
these rolls.
Oh, you're gonna die.
We're gonna die!
Double one?
That's
Jane.
the 2 1s. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Tolgar with a 5. Kyla wins the group initiative with a 12.
Oh God.
Theo with an 11. Emlyn
God.
Wow.
with a 7. Let's see where this thing goes.
Double one.
Double one, Jane. That's a first.
Is it though? I feel like I've
No,
done it
you
once.
I feel like we need
Ones
a new
before.
fail emote, yeah?
Ooh, that's lucky for you guys at least.
We need a fail emote where Jane's Tolgar is going, ah! You know, obviously not paying any attention. Right? Just like a flex.
No, we don't
You know?
Okay, so technically, Kyla, you're first. However, as luck would have it, you have something you could possibly do. Because Tolgar's screaming and hollering has brought one from the other corridor as well. So you can hear it scuttling across the ground, coming towards you in time to spin around and see the clawed creature tearing in your direction. You have the initiative, so you may go first. And you beat it on the initiative.
Which means all kinds of great things for me.
Yeah.
Kill it, Kyla, before it gets to me, please.
Don't let it kill me again!
I'm just gonna be.
I
ready
want to be.
absolutely-
I want to unlive.
I'm warning you. I have an attack gout.
Yay!
That's a hit for 14,
Nice.
And a whole lot more.
and you can have all the benefits that are inferred with the crit
Yeah.
So many benefits.
for a Kyla. Oh yeah, as long as if Kyla gets the drop on something with her bow,
Everything gets doubled, right? All crit
the
dice?
damage is nasty.
It comes
yeah,
with 8.
that's right. So then, well,
MC, what's up, bud? Thanks for the sub, man.
66,
44
right?
months of
No, it's a
love
lot.
from MC Smooth. Thank you, dude. I don't know why I just gave you a ton of
68.
fails. Let me get rid of those. So-
it's ugly. So that's all together. For the first shot.
I'm not
Nothing else
seeing
came up.
anything for the first. I'm only seeing the first thing rolled. Nothing else rolled on my. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Oh, you held it back for reaction. 23 sets, 34.
It's my first shot.
That's good.
Yeah. Crit
37.
assassinates with sneak attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here's my second shot.
Could he take it out with one foul swoop?
Oh,
Can
nice.
he?
No,
Did
but he
she
can
do it?
come bloody close.
Damn.
She can't.
It's alive,
My
but
hunter's market next time.
it's definitely the arrows wail down upon it, and clearly it is concerned and worried as it realizes it still has a reasonable amount of open grounds to cover before it gets to you.
All right,
Thelonious,
then
you are at the
us.
same time as they are, so you get to move now.
Oh, okay. hearing shots being fired behind me, I'd probably whip around. It seems like I have line of sight on this thing.
Yeah, you have line of sight.
Okay. And I'm going to throw.
You can easily put an arm past Emily's head.
That's because he's short, so I figured, and I'm a little taller, so I figured he could get over there. I'm going
You're
to
only taller
throw.
because of your pointy hat.
Yeah. I'm gonna try again with the chromatic orb because I didn't like how the last one happened.
Percentage dice.
Yep, it's coming. 100.
Okay, 42. You have a slight diminishment, but it still will have some effect. Okay.
Still very meaningful.
What are you using? Electricity or?
I'm trying lightning again on this thing.
All right, pop it up for me.
Yeah, let me get to it here. Sorry.
What's up, Skinner, buddy?
Pew pew.
God, it's so. Here we go. There.
All right,
Ooh.
19. 19 of choice damage.
Yes, lightning.
Okay, so it'll be lightning, and it was.
Oh, you have to make it.
How many? You rolled.
I just did the macro. 3d8, right?
Yeah, but you've rolled. It's okay. No, it's counted.
It only counted the 3.
It only counted the 3. Yeah, because it rolled like.
It rolls
6.
just in case a crit could
But it
happen,
rolled
I
in
guess.
case there's a crit. So
Okay,
yeah,
no,
it
it's just 3.
I saw all the dice and thought, wait a minute, he powered that up. Okay. Okay.
I think there's an attack roll with it.
There is. You have to actually hit it first. The attack is not on the spell. You should have an attack macro on there.
Ooh, okay, so what do I roll?
Basically a ranged attack.
What would that be? I've never rolled that with him before.
We can probably get Shagget to fix the macro on that.
I already did it.
Just tell me what it is, I'll roll it.
You do D20 plus proficiency plus intelligence modifier because it's a spell attack.
Okay.
Yes.
D20 plus proficiency.
4 plus 3. So D20 plus 7.
Yep, that would be your total.
Okay. D20 plus 7.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
So I'm taking 1 point off, 1 point per dice, so still hits it for 16, and guess what?
Yay!
That's enough. How does it die?
Ooh.
I'm
Poorly.
gonna reach over Evelyn and say, "Felonies, conch," and really put like my all into it. Kind of look like Emperor Palpatine, like no, and just kind of shooting lightning at it. And as it hits, it lifts up into the air slightly and just kind of does like kind of like smoking, and then it hits the ground, just singeing ever so slightly.
All right, there we go. The other one is going to take pot shots at Tolgar first. So Tolgar runs around the corner. It runs around the corner. They're both about to slam each other. This thing raises both claws and just tries to rake straight down Tolgar's chest as it reaches him.
I'm not a lawn. Yes, I am.
On.
Ooh.
Yay!
Okay.
A 1. Okay, so it gets a hit in, but it doesn't get the other one.
Okay.
All right, the one hand rakes down. You'll take 8. You manage to twist and contort your upper torso to make the second hat a miss. However, Emlyn,
Yeah.
you may now react or do something if you wish.
Is there anything to react or do something to?
Depends. I mean, maybe.
I mean, I would honestly...
Tolgar's fighting something, but you can't really see it from where you are.
So I will do what any undead tiefling will do, and ready in action and go right in front of me, waiting
Oh my god.
with my claws.
Being particularly predatory and menacing.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm here.
Right.
Yeah.
Tolgar, you are aware in the back of your subconscious that there is a battle going on somewhere behind you, but you are far too engrossed in the one that you
I
have
am
at your toes.
focused
So you're
fighter.
up.
Yeah, very focused. I'm gonna rake him right back in the same way he did. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wow. What's going on?
Yeah, no, you hit it once
Okay,
for 15, which is the thing.
okay.
All right.
Help!
Come on, Jane. God.
Nope,
You're
nope, I'm being
rage, you
repressed.
don't say
Okay,
that.
Kyla.
Deckard Kane voice.
That's me.
Help!
I'm gonna.
That's what I do.
Stay a while.
By no fault of my own, I'm gonna slink back and then probably notice, hey, there's a thing there. Gotta. Okay. Helping. Yes, help the hubby. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple shots.
Okay.
Disadvantage, please.
Yes.
Here they come.
Loose your arrows. Alright, one arrow strikes home. We'll do 12.
Okay. No sneak attack on that, so that's just gonna hit.
Yep.
And then here's the other.
It's a good job it's a good job you're a good shot.
That.
And that's a hit as well.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. I poke him.
Give him a little pokey time. Alright. Thelonious Conch, you are acting at the same time as it is. However, you hear something bellowing from deep past the creature as a voice yells, "Enough! Enough! Enough! Enough!" as it echoes throughout the corridor.
Okay.
Nothing to see here. Carry on. So, Thelonious.
You
So
first!
Yeah, so after it says that, I'm gonna again kind of following the lead of Kyla's shooting to kind of point me in the direction. I'm gonna peek around the corner here and see if that creature is still gonna attack, even though something cried out that to stop.
It and Tulgar are still like pacing around each other, like ducking and diving and seizing opportunities. They're still locked in mortal melee combat.
Okay, well, seeing Tolgar's still in danger, then I'm gonna attack.
Okay. What do you
But
wish to do?
Well, seeing as he's kind of locked in combat, I don't want to do anything to really like mess his day up here. I'm just gonna use a firebolt
Like
cantrip.
when?
Hey, my reasoning for that was very sound. Okay.
Okay, so we're going for firebolt.
Uh-huh.
Yes, firebolt.
Are you sure you don't want to go ball?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Just go balls deep. Go do the ball.
Okay.
Balls
Do the
deep.
ball.
Jane,
Kyle would
All
die.
right.
my ears, my innocent
I'm sorry.
ears.
Okay, so here's my percentage dice roll. First. Just
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
cannot get a good percentage dice. I hate this Fey play. I hate it so much.
Yeah, the Fae thing just doesn't work well for you, does it?
It's just not fun at all. I hate it. I hate this game. I quit. Just kidding. So that's what I do, and as I cast it, that is my roll for casting.
All right. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay, with a
that's
20.
pretty good.
Okay, so basically it goes down to the minimum damage. So it goes. It's a little smoke bark.
A little ember.
You do a point. Yeah. Excellent. Well done. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Tolga. I'm here for you, buddy.
You did great.
All right, Tolgar. Eat claw
Oh,
as it
you.
lashes at you twice more, and will hit both times by the looks of it.
okay. Fine.
Tis but a scratch, a bad scratch, but it is a scratch nonetheless.
Do your
For
worst.
a total of 34, so have that. 17. Alrighty. Emlyn.
I'm gonna do enough. And do exactly nothing.
Okay, alright.
I'm holding my action.
You're being the vanguard, you're making sure nothing
Yeah.
else comes from the rear. Okay. Tulgar.
Yeah.
Alright. Time to try to ruin this thing's day.
Please do.
I'm gonna try to do worse than an ember,
Okay.
and instead do 2 sword attacks. I didn't say axe. Oh God.
Well, you
Yeah,
hit
well,
it
you're good.
both. So a total of 31.
Mm.
I'm afraid
No.
it is still alive.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
And you are now aware
No.
of something else coming behind. Okay, what this
A
thing
cloaked figure.
what this thing looks like is basically its eyes are glowing vibrantly green, and it's actually like so bright that there's almost like light is shining out from it. Not like two solid focus beams, but there's like a glowing arc of green in front of it. The cloaked figure itself, the skin on this thing is all grayed and covered in what looks to be like sores. Big open sores. Its hands are all twisted. Its arms have become ganglion to where every muscle can be seen. Like there's no fat on this thing at all.
So it's Janosch.
Yeah, sure.
From Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, it is really like the buzzing of flies to him. Yeah, it's kind of hunched. You could imagine if it was standing tall and upright, it might be 10 foot. But in its hunched form, it is really no more than about 6.5 feet. It has got long, pointy ears, fey-like ears, but they are kind of warped and dangling and twisted at the end, kind of just flopping down, like they should be proud and pointing up, but they're withered and flopping to the side. Okay, it looks like, just the physical look on its face looks like it's contorted with rage and anger and pain as it is coming meaningfully towards you. As it does so, you can see its left hand begins to glow with a radiant green. Okay.
Magic! I'm gonna yell that.
So, that's just a thing that can, that happens.
Okay.
Oh, is this the Fey Prince?
I'm getting nervous.
It might have been at one point.
The Verdant Prince, yeah. Poor guy.
Oh. That's kind of sad.
I really like the Verdant Prince, if this is
You
him.
don't know if this is him, though.
None of you guys have ever met him,
monster.
unfortunately, so...
Nope.
We have no reason to care.
Okay, hold on a second. Alright. Where is this thing? Okay. Where are we? So,
Got attacked.
yeah, Emlyn. You still doing nothing?
Well, I mean... Nothing has been coming for like 3 rounds now, right? And there's still a fight behind me.
Yeah, nothing else seems to have come lurking up from the back.
So I will back up and be like, there's nothing arriving. I'll say this to Thelonious and to Kyla, who's blocking my way.
Nothing is arriving.
What about my screams?
Yes, but apparently something is coming. A magic user from the other side.
We'll move.
If I can I move? Can I move?
Yeah, so that'll be the extent of our conversation as I ready my action, still looking behind us.
All right. Okay. Then it is Tolgar.
I need to kill this thing.
Kill.
So, I'm gonna spend my first attack on it and see how that goes.
That will be enough to dispatch it.
Okay. And then... Can I move and then use my second attack on this guy? Remember, that's a thing.
No.
I think you can
move.
in 5e.
In 5e, I
You
think
can in
you
5e,
can.
yeah, you can.
you split it up,
can. Well,
Think.
let me see. I haven't rolled this initiative yet, so let me do that first.
Okay. 5e. What's
I think you can
rules?
split it.
Yeah, you can.
Norm kept.
Okay, yes.
Oh, I need to add 2 to that. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Alright. In that case, no. Well, you can try. but it's going to go. Technically, it's beat you in the initiative and holding its action with its ball. So as soon as that thing goes down, it is going to attack before you're able to move forward.
All right, so I attempt to move forward to go over there, like, hey! And I'm gonna scream back to my friends, magic! So I try to hit it.
All right. How about you give me?
I don't want to.
Okay, then you don't have to. We'll just assume you fail.
No.
You can give me a DC. Where is that? A
47.
DC 20 con save.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a spicy meatball.
Question, Gore. With her shouting magic, I guess I can't see him, huh? For a counterspell.
You can't see it, no.
All right.
Come on, baby. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
no.
All right.
Wait, you don't have advantage because you're in
No,
range?
I got advantage on
Strength.
This
You're
is a con save.
useless. Useless.
Oh.
So nothing, tra-la-la. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you what happens. It's fun. You'll enjoy it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and what could go wrong?
Yeah. All right. So, Tolgar.
Yeah.
Let me fix this real quick. One second.
It's one of those extremely nervous moments here.
Oh, no, there we go. I don't need that. Okay. Right. Tolgar, suddenly... this one is dead, so let me go ahead and mark it dead. Tolgar basically shrinks. And in Tolgar's place
Oh my
is
god.
a little yellow fox. You have been balefully polymorphed, and you are now a kitsune.
No! A sly little fox.
So basically, you retain your alignment, you retain your own hit points.
Okay.
You basically have your normal hit dice for purposes of adjudicating effects and stuff like that. And you retain the ability to understand, but in this case, you can also speak because the kitsune does have the ability to speak.
So I open my little dog mouth and you hear, hey! Hey! And I kind of spin in a circle real quick.
Yeah, right. 'cause
What am I? Frantically spinning
What is
like
that?
6 circles in a row.
What's behind me?
So just so you know, for all things going forward regarding this, if you remain in this form for 24 consecutive hours, you have to make a willpower save. If you fail, you lose the ability to understand languages as well as other memories of your previous form, hit dice and all that. And basically, you become the thing
Forever.
of what it is.
Shit.
Of course, there are ways to deal with baleful polymorph, maybe.
Is there?
Maybe.
I've always wanted one.
Okay, but for all intensive purposes, you are a kitsune.
Okay. Fine.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
Kyla! What do you want to do?
Kill this bastard fast.
You're a Tolkune.
What can you do?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, that's why I said Polonius.
What? Well, I mean, what happened to Tolgar? Did he turned into the sort of fox or something?
Yes, actually.
So we're on our own, is what you're saying.
Hide me.
Would you fit underneath my robes?
No.
Oh, yes, okay, of course. All right, yes. I've got it. Okay. Yes, give me a moment. I'll call Jet up.
Question. Can I push my initiative back a step?
I mean, you're always allowed to hold your initiative.
Okay. Yeah,
Hold
so
an
I'll
action.
hold until whatever Polonius is going to do then.
Yeah, you can totally choose to hold your action based on Thelonious
And I'm actually
doing
gonna,
something.
I'm actually gonna step forward a little bit and be like, attack goat. Go get, don't eat the fox, but
What does the
Just
fox
go.
say?
What is happening?
Oh, you'll see him then.
I don't know.
I'm gonna kind of turn my head, finally having been given room, and over Kyla, just kind of between Kyla and Thelonious, like look and be like, "Where is Togar?"
Come on, help.
Eat that fox now.
I'm gonna do 3 more circles in a quick.
Get her off me.
This is my worst nightmare.
Is this what enough meant? I'm gonna ask this in Sylvan. Shout it into the tunnel.
Okay. It doesn't answer you. So Kyla, you're holding your action. Theo, what are you doing?
I'm going to go Thelonious Conch, and make a little circle with my finger and tap Kyla on the top of the head and cast Greater Invisibility.
All right, pop it.
So, yep,
Come
dice
on,
roll
dice.
first.
Can I use my initiative on this?
Percentage
Or
dice.
Yeah, it's coming.
Inspiration on this?
Yay!
Oh, okay, yeah, it works very well.
Woo!
Okay, and bingo.
All right. You or a creature you touch, so I'm assuming you doing this on yourself?
No, on Kyla.
Oh, on Kyla. Okay, all right. So Kyla then, in that case, is invisible. Kyla is invisible.
And then, seeing Tolgar in this state, with my knowledge, would I know that a Dispel magic could undo polymorph? Is that something I would know?
You got a skill roll?
Yeah, what do you, Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had the spell, I would say you'd absolutely know.
Yeah, I don't,
Without
though.
the spell, give me
Okay. Ooh.
22. Okay. So basically, yeah, let's see. And I'll tell you what that would be. I'm gonna find out what these do. 1 second.
I'm gonna do more spin moves while we wait. I'm gonna chase my tail. I
Chase your
guess.
tail, yeah.
I play dead. I don't
If
know.
you hold E and scroll wheel.
I totally got fetch. I'll throw a stick.
What's the holdup?
I'm trying to think if I know something. Hold on. I'm racking my brain.
Real hard.
Think better.
Okay.
Really deep in that mind palace of mine. Got a lot of years of arcana knowledge up there, just rifling through it ever so quickly.
Mm.
It's like, have you ever had a folder full of files? I'm just really trying to rifle through as quickly
I
as
am
possible.
very organized. Yes, I do have that.
Sometimes if things get a bit messy if left unkempt.
Okay, right.
I know.
So a dispel. Here's what you do know. If you'd have seen it being cast, you could have counterspelled it.
Right.
But now it's in place. Dispel magic won't get rid of it. You would need something that could basically undo or break the enchantment.
Okay.
Because it's a permanent effect. It's not like still, you know. So that's what you would need to be able to get free of it.
Okay. Okay.
Now that I'm invisible, I would like to take my action.
All right. Okay. So, go ahead, Ninja Satch.
That's me. I'm the Ninja Satch. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike once more. Which means I have to do the thing.
All right. And by now, this thing is now kind of loitering up here, and intently coming in your direction with a deep and meaningful scowl.
Ah,
Ouch.
Zephyr Strike ain't working.
Yeah, you can forget that pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, so with greater being greater invisibility, that you
I'm
do
just
not.
invisible.
Yeah, you don't lose you don't lose invisibility when you attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
so-
try and sneak to like that corner up there.
Alright, give me a sneak roll then.
That's my intended,
Sneaky,
intended spot.
Sneaky.
Come on, sneaky roll. I hope it gets a benefit
Yeah,
of being
plenty.
invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you managed to skulk into the corner. Alright,
Yes.
Emlyn.
Seeing the Kitsune transformation finally, I'm gonna cast Blight, a second use of Blight.
Okay.
So when it rounds the corner, so when I see it,
Alright.
oh please roll high.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yes.
God, you haven't rolled low
25% empowered blight. Go for it.
yet.
All right.
Take that.
Nice. All right. Needs a DC 18 con save,
Yum, give me some.
which it has no bonuses on the con save whatsoever. So it's a straight D20 roll.
You're gonna roll high, aren't you? And I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. So it's 25% enhanced. So you're adding that basically becomes 55. So half of 55, 28.
Never get lucky. Sad.
But hey, 28 points is 28 points. All right,
least,
you
like,
cast
rolls
your
have been
necrotic
good.
blast on the thing as it's washed with vile necrotic damage. Okay, Kitsune.
Lightning at people.
Um,
Oh, that's me.
Kitsune, you have a bite attack.
Oh, how cute.
I do.
Yeah, it can do a
What's-
D4.
What's the damn? What is it?
You can hit, bite for 1d4 if you wish to bite it.
Oh. Yeah, I do wish to bite it.
Hold on, and let me confirm.
Definitely, I want to bite his nose off.
Mm-hmm.
You know that might have already rotted off. Who knows?
Gross.
Should be easy to do then.
All right. Yep.
Okay. So
Like a
in your new
spongy
form,
cake.
Do I roll one?
so basically, you to hit is basically the same still,
As
but your
what I have
damage is
now?
D4. It would be. Let me see. Hang on. D4. All right. So basically, you don't have the strength bonus. So whatever your normal to hit is without the strength bonus.
Without the strength, okay.
Yeah. And
Oh,
you can
really?
do a D4. A
So just
D4
my
bite.
Proficiency.
Sorry? You can add the proficiency, yeah.
Okay, no strength bonus, but the proficiency.
You can have basically just the proficiency, yep. Alright, you run up and snap at the thing. And it just kind of pulls its foot away from you as you try to bite it. To no effect.
Ankle bite.
Okay,
You
Kyla.
son of a-
Oh no, it's its turn, sorry.
Can I
Uh-oh.
run from it, like
This is-
over here? To the rest
It will allow you to. It does not consider you a threat at all at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna
Ooh,
go
burn.
to over here.
The mighty Tulgar is reduced to a yapping.
I
Okay.
don't yap. I can talk. You can hear me.
All right.
I can't
Strip.
move him, but I would go to the corner. Just so you know. I said it, guys.
All right. Okay.
Nobody puts toll.
It is casting a spell. Do you wish to do anything about this?
Yes,
spell
counter
casting?
spell.
All right. If you wish to attempt to do a
He was casting
counter
healing
spell,
on you, so now he's healed.
Yes.
All
counter
right. Okay. So in that case, you will need. Let's see. $15 plus the spell level. So, 15. Okay. And
The light bulbs are inspiration.
4. Okay. Something that might have been worth using for that saving throw.
Yeah.
All right. So you need to get a 19.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I rolling?
Oh, probably some dice, I reckon.
Yeah, but
Oh.
okay. Is that in the macro?
Sorry?
Here's the spell.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
saying, what do I roll?
You attempt to interrupt a creature of the process spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails, has no effect. If it's casting a spell of 4th level or higher, which it is, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. Actually, the DC is equal 10 plus the spell's level. So actually, you need a 14.
Okay, and I'm sorry. What am I rolling? I apologize.
Your
Check using
proficiency
your
plus
spell casting
intelligence.
ability. So intelligence.
Plus your proficiency, right?
Yep.
So I just roll. Is it a save? What am I? I'm sorry.
Basically, you're rolling like just do D20
Uh-huh.
plus your spellcaster ability. Plus the spells. So yeah, and it is a 14 is what the spell you're trying to overcome is. So D20 plus your intelligence bonus.
+3.
Yeah, and plus your proficiency.
Which is 4.
Yep. So the
Okay,
odds
so
are
plus
the odds are pretty good.
Please, oh, damn it, Gore.
Yeah, easy. Okay.
Nice.
It attempts to cast a spell. Do you want to give me a dice roll to see if you know what spell?
I do.
Just out of curiosity.
Could I as well? Because
Sure.
I'm looking at it too.
That was an Archon, I imagine. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, Snuggle. It was going to dimension door. You recognize the semantics of its hands,
Ooh, really?
which meant it was
I don't
probably
think so, buddy.
it was either going to
Stay
disappear
here
and get
and
out of
fight.
dodge, or maybe do something more sinister. But that was its spell, so it fails. Kyla.
Come on, baby.
He hasn't moved. I don't like that.
Come on, Kyla.
I'm gonna try casting.
Well, the reason he's not moving is because right now he has like a piece of a wall that he can use for cover. So he's not gonna.
Damn.
He doesn't want to come out into. Where did the kitsune run past him or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
in the
because it's
corner,
still in
right?
front of him.
Jane can't move it.
No, I know.
think.
I just realized that. So I'm going to go ahead and give Jane some control over it.
It doesn't look like I can
I
sneak
need
by
control
him.
in my life.
Hang on, Tolgar.
But I sure ain't
There you
getting
go.
it anywhere else.
Now you have a kitsune to move. Okay, Kyla, you want to do anything?
Yes, I'm gonna try casting Zephyr Strike again.
Okay.
So here goes a
Here goes nothing.
failed roll. Come on.
Ooh. Yeah,
Okay.
double effect.
Ooh.
Okay.
You get a good Zephyr. So you'll get 2d8 extra damage, and you can move up to 60 foot for free,
Without incurring attack.
which it can't really
Not that
get
distant.
anyway.
Because it's visible.
If you want to move behind it, I would say you do have room. You'd have to
Okay.
pick the opportune moment, but you could nip past it.
That's what I would do
Okay.
to freak him the heck out.
All right.
See, I'm gonna pick a spot behind him. I'm meanwhile dipping one of the arrow boys in the pain juice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
So I think that's another D8.
Well, in theory,
Or something,
it
in
depends
theory.
what I don't know. You've actually really had it do anything in full effect yet, so
No. So yeah,
Pain
I'm
juice.
dipping some pain juice. This should be a surprise.
it absolutely is a surprise. You're invisible, and it doesn't know you're there. So yeah.
Hella invisible.
Longbow of expenses, attack with advantage. It's an auto crit if it hits with my sneak attack stuff. And
Alright.
pain juice. And 2d8 force damage. Which is crit, so double.
Oh yeah, baby.
Those are some
All
nice
right.
dice.
That's
Great.
That's a good hit because it's not easy to hit. So you get your 10.
Okay, now to figure out what the rest of this means. Sneak attack. Damage is going to be 6d6.
Come on. Roll all sixes.
It's 2d4 because it's doubled, right? Or 2d8 rather, force damage because it's doubled from the effect. Which means I get that again because it's a crit. It's that, and then the normal damage dice is a d8, so I get another one of those. There's a lot of dice. And then whatever the damage from the pain juice would be.
Alright. It's not demonic, so the pain juice isn't going to do anything. But, hella, that's still a lot of nastiness.
Not bad.
Alright.
Then I'd like to shoot him again.
Okay, yeah, let him have it again.
Wow.
Go, baby, go.
Go. Oh.
Rolled a 90 on a d20.
Good job, Jane.
Thanks.
Oh!
The crit is 1.
So
Natural 20!
Jeepers.
I hate it when it does that. The total anti-climactics of you get a crit and it does 1.
It's okay. It's okay.
But it's a 20.
Hey, but it got you a 20.
It is a 20. I have 20.
Good job, man.
And I forgot to give Jane her 20. She rolled the first 20, huh?
And then I'd like to use my full move to get out of there.
Hold on.
Well, the rest of my move, rather.
Alright, so we're slapping another 14.
I was 10 feet there, so I
Damn.
have like
Okay.
a lot of feet I can move.
backing up.
I'm gonna fleet back so that if he like gets pissed and throws something in my direction, it only hits the kitsune.
Alright, so where are you backing up to?
Well, I can't see which way the way I'm facing, because there's like no reveal. But
Hang on, I'm just gonna open that up for you.
yeah, I would be heading up this way to basically get as far out of line of vision.
Oh.
Okay, that's a thing.
Look at that face.
Still going or no?
Once I see the face in there, I'll probably just tuck right here.
Okay. Alright. Oh, stop that. Change my mind. Okay. Okay. Thelonious.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out. I'm just gonna try to take this thing down. So I'm gonna cast. So I have 2 of that. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, we doing it. I'm casting Magic Missile at level 5
Okay.
on this
Percentage
thing.
dice. Come on, get a good one.
Yes.
Will him to roll well. Will him
Can I
to roll
give
well,
him my
chat.
inspiration? Please have it.
I got this. I got
No, it
this.
doesn't work that way. Sorry.
Boom!
Alright, 65. That gets you a slight empowerment, so that actually is beneficial to you.
Okay,
Add 1
so-
for each dice that you're rolling. So,
That's a lot.
So it would be 3. What would it be?
7d4 plus 7.
plus 7. So 74 plus 14 is what you're actually going to get total.
Let's go. Okay, coming up.
You could do some serious damage with this magic missile. For 29. Nice.
Or you can get 3 ones.
Cool. Thanks, Jane.
Everybody else have got 2 3s and a
Okay,
4.
remember when I
Come
got double
on.
ones tonight. Alright.
Yeah,
That's-
only Jane can roll double ones.
And
But you just rolled triple ones, kinda.
Yeah, so
okay.
like
Right,
It's
the
up to me if
magic
I get
missiles
quadruple.
blast into it like with just a massive rail of power, like a machine gun blast. It kind of literally pushes it back. It can't go back far, but it pins it just while the barrage is coming in. It pins it against the wall temporarily. Okay, let's see. Emlyn,
Alright.
you want to get in on this action?
Please.
Seeing that we don't have a
gotta
barbarian,
get some action.
I am going to wield my claws and be like, enough. And I'm going to use my movement action to
Emlyn's
pull-
going in for melee. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
And
This is
I'm
what I
gonna
like.
melee it obviously with my clawed hand and use bonus action for
I'm
my
spinning this
second
dude
attack.
around so that the skull's out of the way. Okay.
So I'm attacking it twice with my claws.
All
Once
right, it's
and a
not
bonus
easy
action.
to hit, but you can do it. Come on, let's make it happen.
Well, I don't have any strength modifier, so it's
Maybe
probably
you can't do it. Let's see.
one attack
That's a miss.
and
Do better, do better.
come on, 20.
That's also a miss.
No.
All right,
like-
Kitsune. Do you want to do anything?
Flank him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go flank him.
Okay. Yeah. If nothing else, you'll get advantage on your bite, and at least you give Emlyn advantage next turn.
Exactly.
All right, go for the bite.
Go. Yeah.
Nope, sorry.
Ah.
Another attempt. You grab its pant leg, and pull at the pant leg.
Take it.
Okay. Top of the round. It is his turn. Well, Emlyn, you are in its face. However,
Oh.
give me a insight check, please.
It's
Looking
your
at-
father.
Daddy?
All right.
17.
Yeah, it's
Is it my-
definitely got a look of concern and fear about its face. It doesn't look. It went from looking mean and angry to kind of anxious and panicky as it begins to cast.
Do I get? Oh, it's a reaction. Do I get an attack of opportunity because it's casting? Or
It's in melee and is not using combat casting. So yes, you actually do. Oh, hang on, no, it's 5e, isn't it?
No, it's 5e. You don't get that.
No, you don't. Sorry. Fuck you. Fuck my friend.
I don't? Oh.
No, sorry. That was. I'm thinking 3.5 again. Sorry, no. In 3.5 you would.
I'd probably miss anyways.
All these
Probably,
weird
but
rules.
no, it's 5e. So no.
Fucking 5e, man. Alright.
Okay.
Man.
Anyone else doing anything or can do
Well,
anything?
can
Probably
I
not.
see what it's casting? Because I'm right in front of it.
Yeah, you can tell what it's about to cast. If you succeed on an Arcana roll.
Yeah.
You don't. Okay. In that case, it succeeds.
Oh, yeah.
And vanishes.
Oh,
Do you want to do something?
I would have counterspell. I'm sorry. I thought we were just.
No, that's why I said. Does anyone else want to do anything?
No,
I
okay.
apologize. I misunderstood. I would have counterspelled it.
Okay.
I would
Then
have.
go right ahead and try.
Counter spell.
Okay.
Do the thing. Make it hurt.
I believe you probably
He
would have done.
feels
That's why I
bad.
asked the question.
I'm sorry. I thought you were doing something before he cast it. That's why
Oh,
you
no,
were
no.
asking if anybody. I apologize. But I
no, you're good.
promise I would have done that.
And you succeed. So actually,
Wait.
you stop it doing that again.
It's trying
Okay.
to dimension Dora. It's scared. It's a scared little pansy, man.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, he's
Oh,
just
baby.
just
It was
like
trying
Ganon,
to
you know?
bug
He just
out.
snaps things
Kyla,
and
you're
teleports
up.
because he can.
Kyle's turn.
Okay,
How's
the
that
Kitsune
pesky
does
Hyrule
not count
warriors?
as being in melee regarding your issue, so you can ignore the fact that Kitsune's there.
Yay! So I'm gonna
I'm
kill
that
him
insignificant.
if I can. If I can. Yeah, that's gonna be with advantage. I'm invisible, so I'm pretty sure it still counts as surprise.
Yep,
Oh, that's pretty.
that's a hit.
I'm just gonna copy my roll from earlier.
Well, it's no crit.
No, because it's a surprise. So
Yeah, but
it
he's
is.
already acted in combat, right? Assassinates for
Yes, he has acted.
before the enemy acts.
Yeah, that gives me advantage. Assassinate has, in addition, any creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Yeah.
So it's still crit.
So it counts as a crit because he hit it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
You're
good
thinking
build.
of the other way he gets it.
Right.
the other way that I get it.
My fault.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna up this. Yeah, it gets that.
Oh. Okay. Yep. I bet he really wishes he'd have got out of there with one of those two
Wow.
attempts of Dimension Door, but damn Thelonious Conch and the counterspell. He's going down, and he is going down hard.
Yes.
How do you want to take him down?
I'm gonna shoot him.
no.
Okay.
no.
Right, you heal him 43 points of damage
Okay.
because of your terrible, terrible
So I'm
attempt.
looking,
at...
I draw the bow up and I look down at the Kitsune and I just think, I was hoping to marry that. And then, boom!
And shoot the Kitsune!
And I blast a hole through his back. The weird greenish black bulbous blood pustules kind of flake out onto the already dead goat, to which he responds, I was gonna eat that.
Okay, and it is, he has been deceased. He is down and squished.
Did you say you wanted to marry me? I say in common with my same voice.
Now I might adopt you.
So imagine what the kitsune, because you know how I said that kitsune that you saw before actually had kind of humanoid features, right? Maybe that was not a kitsune.
Ooh.
Maybe that was a thing or a person or something at one point. But this kitsune has, you can tell that it is Tolgar. Its face is Tolgar-ish. It has
That's
next
a
to no
weird
fur
image.
on the top of its head. So it's
A
disturbingly
bald
looks like Tolgar.
Christy!
It disturbingly looks like Tolgar. If Tolgar and a fox had an offspring, this is what it would be like.
It's like I failed my my fortitude save. Now would be a great time for a break.
Yeah, we can take a break, seeing as you just dispatched a bad guy. Now's a good time for that. So yeah, we're going to take a short break. Alright, so you just dispatched the twisted, contorted, what you assume, I guess, was the verdant prince that had been trapped in here. Okay,
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
With him being a magic user, I would like to go up and check him to see if he has any cool little goodies on him.
Alright.
He's got a couple of goodies.
He pretty
on
much
him.
doesn't. He is all but naked underneath that cloak.
Yeah,
Frail and naked and
me too.
sores everywhere.
I get it.
I get it. That's what you say when you put the.
Oh, I
back
get it.
down.
Yeah, all right. That didn't make sense.
Right. Yeah, you may need to refresh.
So I'll turn. Oh, go ahead.
How
The
much
video doesn't
longer?
come
How
back.
much longer am I like this?
How much longer am I like this?
I'm like gonna continue
Yeah,
walking by him as I say that.
Tolga, unfortunately, I thought about what might be able to bring you back.
What?
And I
A scout.
No. Exactly. And Kyla, you will probably be popping back next half a minute or so.
I gotta be fast. I'm gonna
Please, this is why I
run.
brought
You know,
on this
you
trip
can
to
always
fix this.
cancel yours if you wish.
I don't think she wants me to cancel
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm
Okay,
gonna
that's fine.
run down the hall the other way to see if I can quickly get a view that way.
All right. Okay.
And then head back.
There is something ahead. Thelonious, you might want to see this.
Yeah, I'm talking to the fox, please. Give me one moment.
What does the fox say?
I'm gonna run after Kyla. Cause...
Yeah.
Wait, no, I don't see Kyla. I don't see Kyla.
All right,
Wait,
well,
never mind.
bye, I guess. I'm not talking to the fox, then. I'll come with you.
Sorry.
Yeah. I just need to scout the rest while I'm invisible and then head back immediately as soon as I'm not invisible.
Ooh, what is this? Looks devilish.
It's probably gonna run about here. This is a minute duration and there was
It's
2
great
or 3
armor,
rounds
but,
being invisible. So
Yeah, that
I-
works.
I don't know
I'm
about
going to
that
say
in the
you've
middle.
got. I mean, it's. You know, a minute is like. So you can probably just about get everything.
okay, so I'll get to there and be like, okay,
And
there's
you can see
nothing else
that.
apparently.
Yeah, that's actually a dead end there. So.
Okay. It was like this wood thing.
But also, hold on. Make sure you get this. All right. Can you see anything directly in front of your token?
There's like a door.
Okay, you can see the door. Good. Okay. Yeah. So you can see a door.
Okay, so there's a door. I'm going to book it
And
back
about
to-
now is when you're.
Yeah.
By the time you get back, by the time you're back, your spell would have been gone.
Okay. So I'm
Uh,
invisible, man.
So, go
so
ahead.
Thelonious, is this something you want to walk on?
Oh, you've already done it. Cool.
Let
And
me
let
take a
me,
closer
as soon
look.
as you guys are all in there, let me go ahead and give you the full scope of the chamber. Because now you can see all the things all the time.
Ooh.
I like that chair a lot.
Okay, so basically, yes, what you can see is kind of a strange, glowing, greenish-purple octagram on the floor. In the center is a circle, which has like what appears to be a shimmering, glowing visage of a skull. And to the right is a purple stone chair, almost like a throne. Beyond that, there is nothing else in here.
Well, I assume that it was our departed friend back there, Feet. As far as this glyph goes, can I decipher anything from taking a look at it?
Yeah, same. I would
You
try
guys
to.
can both give me an arcane knowledge check if you wish.
I wish.
Roll high! Oh.
Do the thing. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Snugs. It's a ward of some kind. You can tell that much. Whether it's a ward against bad or whether it's a ward against good, you're not entirely sure.
Right. It looks to be some sort of ward of a sort. I don't know much further than that. The skull in the middle, I would assume a ward for evil things. I don't really know.
Like it lets evil things walk in.
Possibly. I'm
So,
sure.
So shall I?
there is another
Yes, Neo,
room.
you are 100% right, it is.
There's another room. Just the other way, there was a door.
Oh, what is in it? Behind it? Is it locked?
I didn't think to open it, being, well, bleeding like I am.
I'll open it. Wait.
Tolgar,
Tolgar's gonna
to
run
watch.
head first in the door.
Melodius, you need to fix this.
Yes, I
Please.
Again, I thought about doing that earlier, but at this moment I don't have anything that could cure your current state of being.
This is literally the only reason I brought you here with us. Because I thought you could do magic tricks. Turn me back into a human.
Of course, yes. Unfortunately, the spell will take a little while to happen, so Thelonious can't. I'm just going to wave my hands over and not do anything.
Oh.
Okay. On the guys that you've cast it, and it's going to take time.
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
feel that difference, Togar? You feel it? It does take time.
Is it like a tingling?
Yes, do you feel a tingle?
A little bit on my shoulder, kind of where that
Yes.
the
That's what
one
it starts.
thing hit me on the shoulder earlier. It kind of tingles.
That's exactly where it starts, and it will soon start to grow over your whole body. So just be patient.
Okay, thank
Oh.
you.
Of course, it is the least I could do for you, Togar.
What are you doing, Emlyn? I'm watching you. You're muted, so I can't hear you, but...
Is there a way to get around this ward without touching it? Like just skirting on the edges?
You can kind of... Yeah, you could kind of like... With your back kind of sidestep just to the side. There's not a lot of room, but you could. Yes.
Because I would try to get to the chair so I could
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
investigate the chair, I guess.
Laying next to the chair on that side is a staff that has been broken clean in half. The staff looks like it would have been something of... It's like a wooden staff with like twisted roots and stuff. It looks like the sort of thing that maybe a druid or some kind of nature-infused individual might have used. But it has been broken in half. And the two halves are just laying there next to the throne.
So I'm gonna take that. And is there anything else like in and around the chair?
Mm-mm.
And is the chair fabriced? Like
No, it's made of stone.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing is like solid, hard, almost like obsidian, except purple.
All right, so I'm gonna inch my way back over several rounds, I imagine, and present the staff. For you, just offer it to Thelonious.
Thank you. What is it? I know the staff don't. I don't. I get it. It's a staff. Is there anything else you could tell me about it? It's a wonderful gift you have bestowed upon me.
It's broken in two.
Okay. Walked right into that. All right. So as he hands it to me, do I pick up anything about it?
Not really.
Okay.
Give me an arcane knowledge roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say that or something that would lead me to maybe cast something that would want me to dig a little deeper. So here's my arcana knowledge.
Okay. Your gut tells you it probably was a magical staff. Magical staves are not easy to break, and this thing has clearly been broken. How and what it was in, when it was in its full glory, you really don't know. But your gut tells you that this probably was at one point a magical staff.
Perhaps we could get it fixed for you.
Yes, I think we will hold on to it. For it's just a staff, doesn't take up much space.
No,
Plus
I mean it's only about, probably about 3 foot long each half. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it with me.
Okay.
Hang on to it.
So we're not going to try to see what this ward was.
Anyway, didn't say that.
Go on. What arm can it do?
I mean, if that creature was not exactly pleasant, right?
Well, neither are we.
No, yeah.
And if it could walk over that, I imagine we probably could too.
Yes, absolutely. Eminent?
So, this cloak this individual was wearing,
Uh-huh.
can I have it?
You can take it off him. I mean, it's it's moth worn and it's got like holes in it and it's pretty stanky. It's filthy, nasty thing.
Oh, it
but yes,
kinda
you by
looks
all means
nice.
can take it.
Yeah, I'll just stuff it in my pack for now.
Okay.
Next time we see a river.
Cloak of a dead man. Okay. All right, I can see Emlyn's over there poking around near the. What do you want to do?
Well, I know Thelonious said go ahead, and I'm thinking, is it worth it to even try?
What is the worst? You're already dead.
I know.
There was another room.
So if I go over there and it explodes in my face and I almost die,
We can't.
there's
die.
one.
Togar.
There's one
save
thing.
you.
But if it doesn't explode and nothing happens, what good would that do? I mean, what can I do? Is there anything on the floor in the glyph that you could take out, or is it just a glyph in the floor?
If we don't know what it is, we should probably not touch it.
It's
There's
almost
another
like
room, boy.
the skull thing is peering through a pane of glass. Like if you imagine the center is kind of like might have been like if there was a glass sheet like it's see-through. It's almost as if this skull is underneath it. Like, but the skull is kind of all shimmery and not really solid. It's clearly not an actual skull. It's kind of like just the translucent energy that forms a skull.
Maybe we'll find the mage friend to tell us what this is.
That's what I was thinking. Let's go. Creepy circle on ground. Not my best thing.
I'm gonna pass Thelonious and say, not today.
Let's go.
Not today, Mr. Death. Not today.
Yeah.
Sense of
Take it
adventure.
this way.
It's this way.
This way! Alright. Okay, so you're making your way around to the door.
I'm quite worried that the scouts might return.
Quickly
Oh, well.
now.
Why did you say that out loud?
Emlyn said something along the lines of you maybe had quarter of a day, and it's definitely. I mean, you haven't been here that long,
Well, yeah.
but okay. So yeah, you get round, and there is a thick, heavy wooden door.
Is there a handle on the door?
There is not a handle, but there is a keyhole.
Nothing Tolgar couldn't do.
Somebody do something. I'm useless.
Did we have a key?
No.
Well,
Did he have a key?
Thelonious searched, right?
Yeah, they didn't have anything on him that I was told.
What is the keyhole? Does it look like a traditional keyhole, or is it like?
It looks like a traditional
Modern.
keyhole.
No, I was thinking like
Number
maybe
pad.
it was shaped like his staff or something. You know, like the staff is a key.
Okay.
All right, give me a spot check, or the equivalent of. So give me a perception roll, Emlyn, as you said that.
Yay!
It's 11. Okay.
We can fit the kitsune in there. No.
Stuff it in the hole.
Oh,
Well, kind
How
of.
to fit an 8-pound kitsune in a very small keyhole.
I'm
YouTube
not
video.
that kind of thief, mind you. I tend to just take people's stuff off their bodies afterwards.
You've never picked any locks.
Never had to. They usually open the door. They say, "Oh, cute red-headed girl, look at her youth."
Not anymore, though.
you don't mind.
What's the door made out of, Gore?
It looks like it's probably some kind of thick wood.
Maybe it's traps.
Maybe I should take a look at it.
Maybe Thelonious should
Huge tracts of land!
magically warded.
Look at her, splendid youth.
Now cut that out, you're not going into a song while I'm here.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the door a cautious once over.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
The door appears to be just a door. Just a big, thick, heavy, not getting through very easily type door.
Are there exposed hinges on this side?
There are on the left-hand side big, thick, heavy iron hinges. There's like 4. Each one's about yay big. And there's one at the top, one at the bottom, and 2 spaced out in the middle.
Okay. Are the pegs on this side?
They are not. No, I'm kidding. They are. Why would they put the pegs on the other side so the prisoners could get them out?
Right.
Yes, they are.
I'm gonna start trying to get those out.
Okay.
While that's happening, I'm going to go up to the
So the
door
way that they're positioned, you actually would have to like dig out a good portion of the rock to be able to kind of get to where you can get underneath them, because it's kind of embedded. That part of the hinge is kind of embedded in the stone. Like the stone was cut to allow it to fit in, so you're gonna have to like dig a good chunk out to be able to get to each individual pin, and you'll have to do it above it and below it to give the pin room to move up.
Tolgar doesn't have an axe anymore, does he?
No.
Can't
Tolgar
use
has
that
nothing anymore.
The
things that Tolgar did have are now part of his fur.
Can any of you do anything to this stone to make it not in the way, or maybe something to these hinges to make them not exist? Doors fall over without hinges.
Did you say it was stone, or I thought it's not wood?
No, the stone wall that's on the other side. He wants to move some of the stone out so you can get to the hinges.
I see.
Well,
Well,
this dagger I could dig at it with, but that's just going to end up breaking at some point, I'm sure.
maybe. Hold on. Let me see.
As Thelonious digs into the back of his brain to see if he recalls any spells that might be of use.
So... Okay, so I have a question, Gore.
Mhm.
If he's trying to get to that and it's kind of stone is in the way, I have Shatter. Could I use that on a point on the wall to try to...
Pop the spell up. Because I think... Yes,
Please don't do it
you
now.
could use it, in theory, it has to be on an object, right?
Okay.
The wall... So...
Metal has
You
a
could do it
disadvantage.
on the... You could realistically you could try to shatter on the door. So the door will take 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay,
Door-
I mean,
door boss.
looking at it and knowing it, would I think that would possibly work?
It's possible. I mean, it's a very thick and heavy door. I mean, how many hit points does the door have? You don't really know.
Have
but
we not tried to push the door in or pull it yet?
We're all scared.
Get on my way.
Well,
I might be
Oh,
small,
Tolgar by
but
the
I
tail and go.
still have all
wait,
my
wait.
strength.
Before
And I'm
you...
gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Oh nope, I didn't do it before I do it.
Well, before you do it, I'm just going to go up to the door and kind of be like, is anyone alive in there? And I'm going to put my ear to the door to see if I can hear sounds
What did
from
you
the other
say?
side.
What language did you say that in?
Common.
Okay. You hear a muffled voice say, "Stop tormenting me! Leave me alone!"
Oh, that's our man.
We're your rescue party.
Oh, I see, yes! Another cruel, wicked trick to try to drive me insane!
Wait, is this the wizard from the town?
I think so.
What does
You
this
have
say?
that mansion?
Leave me in peace and let me stay here and rot like my friend.
I have it written down here somewhere.
Oh, it's something weird. Like branch?
Unverieth Winterbranch. Is that you? In there? Hello?
Oh, you know too well that it is. Now leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Listen, we just came through your portal and met a very bizarre, queenly sprite who told us about you being kidnapped, and we killed the bastard. So
We done did him in.
Just open this door.
We are looking for Porthan to wince.
No, that's not me. Oh, in that case, we'll leave him here then.
is this poor Thenduin?
Do you know where Porthan to Wint is?
Okay, he's not answering you at this point.
Give you money.
Okay, you can hear a very faint sobbing sound.
Aw.
Stop crying, baby. Maybe not.
No, wait, I have a question. Jane, is your voice the same as it's always been, or is it a Kitsune voice?
Of course,
Because
my
you
voice is the same.
It's probably got a little bit of a twinge to it, a little bit of a higher pitched, nasally sound, but it's Tolgar.
It's still
I wanna hear
Tolgar's
that.
voice.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. I just wanted to know because that's just hilarious to me.
Yeah. Because right now, Tolgar is still very much in Tolgar's head. Now,
Right.
given 24 hours, we will
Stop,
see.
stop.
I wish I could just detect thoughts. I guess break it down, Kitsune Tolgar.
Alright, I go, alright, here I go. And then I try to break down the door with my...
Okay, you throw the
claws.
entire 8 pounds of your weight against the door. Surprisingly, the door doesn't budge at all.
What the...
Well, I'm gonna say quietly, what do we need him for, really?
Back to find
You know what would be hilarious? If you realize that you don't, and just turn around and go back now,
Well,
after
that's kind
all
of-
you've done!
Okay.
I'm just kind of thinking, like, well, so we just need information from him, yeah?
We need to. He supposedly knows where Porthan to Wint is, and also he might have a device or an item that'll help us back through the portal.
Shouldn't we, like, make some sort of bargain with him or something?
I say we nurse him back to maybe 2 or 3 hit points and then make our bargain then.
Well, that means,
Completely not.
that means getting through the door. That would be the first step in the bargain, right?
Well, yeah, the first step is at least him giving us something, and then we possibly do something in return. Just spitballing here.
Mentioned a friend. Maybe he's attractive. Maybe he's your kind. I'm gonna go ahead and nudge the dead one.
I imagine the portal requires some kind of verbal spell that will let us go through it. So we definitely need that no matter what.
I'm gonna try to push the door open now.
Okay, yeah, the door does not wish to budge. It is incredibly solid and incredibly firm.
Somebody break it down. Go.
Well, I was going to say, Sir Winterbranch, do you have any insight on how to operate this door? To open it from this side, at least?
I've told you before! Leave me alone! I can't stand it! I can't stand the torment any
gone
longer!
mental.
We do not need him, everyone. Leave it in a rot, I say.
Just blow up the door.
Yes, blow it up the
I'll
door.
teach him a lesson.
What do you mean, blow it up the door? Exactly.
Blow it up the door.
I
Blow it up
understand.
the door.
I get it.
Cast wind wall at the base of the door.
Right.
Or fireball it.
We'll just hide.
We're just hard.
I think there may be something a little more.
Everybody gets as far away as possible.
Yeah. I am gonna use shatter because its purpose is for inorganic material, so I think it would have the most effect.
Okay. Well, you can do it. The door has some hit points.
Okay.
Roll and see.
Okay. So here's the spell.
Whoa, nice.
20, which is exactly enough.
Yeah.
Hey!
Because it had 20 hit points. Okay, so and you hear, and literally the door like just fractures and it splinters out. Enough to where now you feel confident with that. It wouldn't take a whole lot of bashing to just knock aside the broken wood.
Yeah, still the no match for the
for
felonious conch.
We run back to see what we're looking at.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
a smashed and destroyed door is what you're looking at.
So I'm gonna use my clawed hands and prise it so we get a view.
All right, so you can like and start ripping it through.
Yeah.
Okay. On the other side, you see a well-dressed but fairly withered and malnutritioned-looking old man leaning up against the wall, kind of very dirty and bedraggled. However, next to him, tied to a huge wooden beam by shackles, is what can only be described as a rotting, dead human being.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Do I recognize any of these as Porthentowent?
You do not recognize them as Porthentowent, no.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, once he sees Emlyn clawing through, immediately he's like, "Oh, you've manifested even more terrors to try and frighten me! Oh, I see, as if you're not disgusting enough yourself!"
I'm gonna poke my head. I'm gonna push him over and just poke my head in and be like, "Oh, calm down. He's just the goat."
Okay, so the Kitsune jumped in through the hole and...
Hey.
And I'm a talking fox.
Push my way through.
A talking
Go up
dog,
and
get
sniff
away!
a little bit.
Get it away!
I'm not a talking dog, I'm a barbarian. Chief of my tribe.
Oh, the
Can you fix me?
hallucinations!
They polymorphed me into this damn fox. You're a wizard, right?
Of sorts, yes.
Can you get rid of this enchantment, please? I just need to be human again.
I can do nothing in my current state. My mind is a wash of disarray.
I'm going to do something a little embarrassing, but in desperation, I'm going to look
him.
underneath the Kitsune for a loinberry.
Well, there isn't one. It's not physically acquirable.
Not there right now. Come
And
back
I
later.
am disappointed.
So you just looked at... Okay.
There's nothing there. Nothing at all.
So I'm from the distance. I'm going to be saying, "Listen, old man, we are here to rescue you.
Really?
We killed the threats of this cave.
You're not just saying this as another ruse to torment me further.
No, we will torment you if we need to, but don't give us a reason to."
Just stop crying and we won't, I don't know, kill you.
That's rude.
If you are indeed rescuers, get me out of this accursed place as quickly as possible. I can't stand it here.
Of course. Who is that? I'm gonna point over to the other body.
I don't know. He was barely alive when they brought me here, and he is laid there and died. No doubt that was my fate, as intended.
So what other friend are you talking of?
Well, I meant him, but very, very much of a theoretical and rhetorically. I don't know him personally.
I'm gonna pull out the staff and be like, "Was this yours?" And hold the two pieces up.
No, I've never seen it before.
And do you know of who the queen is?
There was some strange little sprite claiming to be queen. She
And she-
apprehended me when I came through the portal. And, well, they had me stored away, I suppose. Sort of like, they treated me well, but forbid me to leave. Sort of like, a forced guest. And then there was an attack, and these dark creatures came, and they stole me away. He insisted that I could remove his curse. He said that, being one of magic, perhaps I could cure him of his malady, claiming that he had been cursed by the Fae, and he wanted the curse to be removed for him to return him to his former glory. But when I refused, and in truth at the time I was unable to do anything, they began to torment me mentally. And they kept doing things like coming and offering me hope and then just snatching it away from me at the last minute, trying to drive me crazy. That's why I thought that this was yet another one of those attempts.
It could be.
Please,
And
if it is, if this is all just a ruse, please just let it end. I couldn't bear it.
why did you take the portal over here to begin with?
I never intended to. There was a bit of a disaster, an explosion. It was that or be consumed in the flames, so I leapt through. I didn't have time to finish the incantation as it was intended. This was not where it was supposed to take me at all.
Yes, what were you meddling with exactly?
Well, I specialize in magics of conjuration and transportation. I had designs to travel the planes. This portal that I was creating would be a great door that would allow me to travel from plane to plane as I see fit. But when the explosion happened and I realized there was no way out, I had carefully warded and protected my own study, of which, of course, I could pass freely, which you must have all somehow managed to overcome if you made it to the portal. If you did say you came through the portal, is that right?
Yes, the back and forth spinny door was rather annoying.
Yes, it's cunningly designed to stop people, you see, but as I said, I never had chance to finish it, so I had to invoke something as quickly as possible, and literally I managed to leap through at the very last moment when I thought I would be destroyed. I doubt that there's anything left back there, is there? It's probably all destroyed in ruins. All my works.
Covered in ghosts and...
Yes.
I don't like him.
Yes,
If you want to eat him, you can.
I thought you were here to rescue me.
How can you go back? We have tried and it would not let us.
Oh, no, you don't know the command words, do you?
Oh, what is it?
I'm afraid that's not something I'm willing to tell you.
Of course.
I'll happily take you through, but as a bargaining tool, I had resigned myself to a permanent fate of death here. I dare say if you threaten to kill me, it'll make no difference. I didn't expect to live anyway. But you have my word. If you get me safe to the portal, I'll get us all through it.
Fine.
And you'll fix my body?
I would have to do some research. I'd look and see if it's something I can do. I can't promise anything.
And what of Porthentowint? Does that name mean anything to you?
I'm afraid it does not.
Have you been visited by another sorcerer or wizard with questions? Before the fire?
Not for some time, no.
We'll talk about this.
Do you know what the skull thing in the other room is, by any chance?
I was brought in here with a bag over my head and thrust into this room. I've seen nothing else.
Do you want to take him quickly to that?
Yes. I was going to say,
on.
We'll take a quick detour on our way out the door.
You know about portals, you might know about this.
Absolutely. So I assume we'll take him over to the portal.
Okay.
Can you walk?
He can. He's very shaky and wobbly, but mostly due to malnutrition than anything else.
Oh, dear Thelonious, would you mind helping the old man?
No, I will. I'll approach and...
He's even more decrepit than you!
How's that possible?
I just wanted to see it, sorry.
Alright, so you want to take him round to here to see this thing?
I'd help. I'd give him like a fucked up little smile as I help him.
Okay.
On one side, because I'm good.
Right. He looks at it and he says, "Oh, I'm something quite sinister, I'm sure."
How insightful.
I would need time and a clear head to be able to glean any information from it.
So then, no, let's just go.
Yeah, we could clear your head.
Of the brains?
So I assume, as we're leaving, I'm going to say, I assume we're not going to go immediately south again. We're going to go southwest.
Aye.
So in other words, are you guys going back to the Fey Queen, or are you going to say, yeah, fuck that, and go try to make your way straight to the portal?
Well, we did prove we were good.
We didn't have to return back to the Queen, did we?
She wants us to, but that doesn't mean we have to.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay.
She's likely to keep us as guests if we do, and ask for things. Which, I mean, we do have those 2 sticks and this cape now, so...
Yeah, I thought that since we gave her gifts, she was like, oh, you guys are good, you can have your prisoner and go. I thought that was it, no?
No, she
She does want us to
specifically
come back.
wanted us to return.
Oh, okay.
But before I leave, I am going to take out my curved dagger and cut off this thing's head.
Nice.
Which thing?
The
The dead...
thing.
The dead thing? not one of the Dark Fae, the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
As proof of that we actually did what we said, in case we run into...
Right, yeah, you soar through it and cut it off.
And if they catch us on the way back, we'll just tell them that we got lost.
Sure.
Did Tolgar hear any of this plan?
No, he had started to go head towards
Good.
the entrance. Very eagerly.
Alright, so you're all heading out of the cave?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna wait for someone else to go first. So delicate.
We could take this path west.
West.
Yes, through uncharted territory. That'll be safe.
Well, I will say that the other 2 creatures did go south, so if we went south now, we might run into them.
Good point. Let's follow the trail.
Alright, okay.
Are you coming, old man?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you'll have to
I
kind
thought
of...
we were...
Oh, no, I was
he
talking
doesn't
to the
move
other.
very
Oh,
fast,
okay.
and you have to help him. I mean, if you try to get much speed under his, underneath his legs, he'll start to falter and stumble. So much more than a slow walk is beyond him.
Let's find somewhere we can camp.
Why? I feel fine.
Let's just go.
I'm going to turn and give Thelonious the deadest look he's ever received from anyone who isn't Emlyn.
All right. Okay. So does anybody have let's see. Because you're trying to find your way through paths. So I would say Kyla, give me a survival skill check to see if you can use your wiles to figure out an approximate distance and path
Wiles.
to get to the vicinity of the portal without going back the way you came.
I'm not actually proficient in that. The entire thing of that was a lie.
Okay, yeah. Well, looking up, the sun
I am
isn't where it's
proficient
supposed to
in
be. You're not entirely sure that it rises in the east and sets in the west, or the other way round, or north or south, and all the things that you'd normally use to determine your directions in the realm you're used to don't seem to apply here. So, to be honest, it's a crapshoot.
Kyla, just let me lead. I
Right.
got a better nose these days.
Can't you just ask your kin? Like you talked to that frog that time?
Can you lure one close
Ugh.
so that we can eat it?
I'm good at this. Wow.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah. Yeah, you've definitely noticed that you have a keen sense of smell. Of course, you'd actually have to know what you were trying to smell out. You don't know what the portal smelt like, and you certainly can't smell the portal, so...
Well then.
So
Okay.
as far
Yeah,
away
as
as you
a-
are from the portal, and as huge as this forest area is, you could very easily get lost, or bypass the portal by a mile or two and wander around aimlessly for a long period of time. Nobody feels confident in your ability to find the portal randomly.
No flowers on the ground.
I think we might be a little short-sighted on this. I'm trying to say this so Tolgar can't hear.
If I still had my spell book and was able to rest, I could get us there. Unfortunately, I don't have it.
Did Queen Lana take it?
Well,
Nope, there
she
is
did. She's gonna get cut.
Yes, she took that and my staff that I came through with.
Oh.
It was only my traveling spell book. I'm sure my proper spell book is probably burnt by now and been destroyed.
Well, I mean, we did kill half the Fae.
If you're thinking of going against them, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Yes, but you are also the brilliant mastermind who got yourself caught up in all of this mess and then had to depend completely on people you've never even met before and a complete mix-up to get out of that situation, and even then you don't trust.
I trust you, but...
I don't think you have any wits about you.
I trust you, but it's just... You're 3 people and a small dog. The Fae Queen, from what I've seen and what I've heard, especially when I was kept at her court, has hundreds of things at her disposal. It would be a foolish attempt to try to bring... Not to mention her herself. From what I understand, she is a formidable sorceress. And there's a thing, an invisible thing that lurks around her. I almost saw it once. I saw a pair of huge glowing eyes in the dark. Almost as if something was about to materialize and then changed its mind.
Well, the only reason why we don't want to go south from here is because we might run into those 2 scouts that left.
Aye.
Could it be possible if we go this direction a little bit and then head in that direction and try to meet up? Or would that not work?
It's much more feasible that you could just go in the same direction that you know to that point, because you came directly north to get here. So
Right.
You know if you go directly south, you should at least be able to fall across some area that you'll see.
Right,
So,
I just don't want to go directly south from here because
Right.
I don't want to run into those 2 creatures.
but of course, the actual portal itself was kind of far to the southwest of here, and it would be very difficult to guess, to guess your way through this dense forest to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll just start heading south, just off the path.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, all right.
This way.
With the intent to go back to the Fae Queen, or no?
She might be able to help.
I mean, I don't really care if we get this guy
Yeah.
back his spellbook, so...
I do.
It's not so much to get him the
What
spell
about-
book.
Yeah, what about our Fox here? Maybe she has some sort of way to reverse a spell? Because, I mean, let's be honest, he's kind of the thing that keeps us between bad things, so I'd like to have my
I need
wall
to get
back.
back to my people and not as this stupid furry
well,
creature.
The thing is, it was 2 days to get here.
Mm.
Oh God, we're
But-
going back to the queen.
But that was 2 days with resting for
Yeah.
16 hours of that time at least.
Which
So-
I was going to want anyway.
So if we just don't rest, how long would it take us? I mean,
If you did not rest, you could get back there in 24 hours. You'd be cutting it close, but you could definitely do it.
Of course,
The problem
the
is,
Humies-
there's no way that old man is going to keep up that pace, and there's probably no way that Thelonious will keep up that pace. Not without
Old
some
man, if
kind
we
of
rest
advantage.
here now, can you fix me when we wake up?
I have
What?
no spell book. Without the spell book to study, I'm a wizard,
someone-
not a sorcerer.
Tolgar.
Fly
What?
there?
What if we give Tolgar the head of their adversary and have him just run, maybe even fly all the way there?
Just
A
me
flying
and
fox.
a head.
Oh,
In my
a
little
flying
paws.
fox with
In my
a
little
head.
paws with a head.
This imagery.
Well,
I mean, the head would be very heavy for Tolgar, for a start. But Tolgar, being a canine, I mean, he's got a hell of a amount of stamina. Tolgar could easily make it back by himself in 24 hours.
He just needs evidence.
Sure.
What if I give him the cloak?
Well, I have the head too.
Yeah, but
Well, but you got to remember, he's an 8-pound kitsune fox, so he.
I could run there without.
Maybe 10 pounds.
I don't get exhausted.
My cat is 10 pounds.
So yeah, I mean, he's maybe a bit more
small?
than that. I mean, you were like a very small little red fox, yeah. So, you're somewhere between probably 10 and 15 pounds, but you're definitely probably not going to break 20.
So how about this? How about the fox and me run there, because we don't tire, while you guys take your sweet ass time.
We could rest.
It's the party. Ooh, fun.
Well,
if we get there in 24 hours without this guy, then it'd take time to get back to him to fix it.
oh yeah.
Well, if you're going to her with the idea of getting his spell book and getting back, you don't have time.
But if she knows a spell,
fix it.
So that would be your only hope, is if Lana can actually fix you.
Well, she is a queen, and
Wait, how?
and she has the Fae at her disposal.
How heavy is this old wizard man?
How heavy?
Yeah.
80 pounds.
Probably 150 pounds.
I can carry 165 pounds.
That includes like all your stuff.
Give it to Thelonious.
Who can walk faster then?
No, because I can lift him up, and I don't tire, and I could just run with the fox, with the old man. The old man horns. What could go wrong?
And you can fly. Well, Thelonious could fly himself, but that lasts like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean,
That's not gonna get you there.
no.
It'd certainly get you. I mean, What's
boy.
What's your movement rate with flight?
Yeah, I could go a lot faster, but
Yeah, he's not going to cover that much distance, but he could get a hell
That's
of
why
a.
That's why I'm thinking. If we cast fly on the fox, and with the Fae, if the Fae willing boosts it, then he might be able to just go on his own if he brings evidence with him, like the cloak of the enemy or maybe part of the broken staff, and just like says like, we've defeated them and I need help. I am now a wolf man.
If only. I'm now a corgi boy.
Okay.
I am a dog boy. I need help. Cannot open doors.
Is there a horse around here?
Can I roll for horse?
You've seen no such animals. Nothing of the equine nature.
And I don't really want to meet a Fae horse.
Alright, so I guess it's what are we gonna put our faith in terms of healing Tolgar?
Lana. I'll go back to her.
yes, and I would assume if not her per se, someone in her ranks might be able to reverse it.
Or I'll be her pet like that other kitsune and live out my days in sadness.
We wouldn't let that happen.
No, they'll put you down. They'll euthanize you first.
If that happens,
just one night.
if
Just
that
one night.
happens,
You just hear.
you end my life. Please.
Come on, Tony, let's go
Alright.
take a walk into the woods.
So while Thelonious, this wizard, and Kyla walk, Emlyn and the fox will run with the scarf and head to try to get Tolgar fixed.
Okay.
Back to the Fake Queen. Is that what we're
All right.
doing?
Fixed. Because you're a dog.
But is
Spade,
that what
neutered.
we're doing, guys? Because
Yep. That'll
I
vote.
think so.
All right. Okay.
So before we leave, I'm going to turn to Thelonious and be like, "Can I also have the broken staff? It's further proof of our conquest."
Will you ask what it is and if it can be fixed?
I will ask if it can be fixed, and it will be yours.
Emlyn,
What?
will you? Because last time I was given a staff and you stole it from me and did not give it back. And you had the most cockamamie reason of why I could not use it.
Furthermore, you can have this cloak if I can have the old one back.
Did you see that cloak with on that disgusting man in there? I do not want that.
No, I'm talking to
Oh, sorry.
everything.
He wants to give Emlyn the disgusting cloak.
Yeah.
And now
So
and get his...
I'm going to take up the one that I stole from Kyla and trade.
Okay.
Yes!
Such as it
And
is.
wrap the
It
disgusting
smells
one
so
around.
bad.
Yeah,
But it
it's
feels
no
so
longer
good.
as pleasant as it was. I mean, with a very good, strong disinfectant and a good multiple sessions of washing, maybe you can regain some of its former glory.
It's still a nice hide. Come on.
So the answer is
Yes. No, I'm not saying that. I just want... Tell me your word is your bond. Say it.
I don't have any bond.
Say, my word is my bond. Just say it. Just have it come out of your lips.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Emlyn, if you want it, just say it, please.
My word is my bond.
Ah, there you are, and I'll take that out and hand it to you. A man is only as good as his word. Reminded. Okay? Keep that in your
But
head.
he's also, like, a dead goat boy.
He is still
On the list of descriptors, I would
man.
fit
It's
his
questionable whether he
name.
was a man when he was
Calling him a man
alive,
at
let alone
any
now.
point seems little.
So I'm gonna.
But
look
if
to
it
the,
makes you feel better, Thelonious.
It does, thank you.
I'm gonna look to the Kitsune and be like, "Shall we run?"
Oh, yeah. Try to keep up.
Shall we
Start
dance?
bounding that
All right.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna run south with the Kitsune.
All right. Well, if that's what we're doing, then that's a really good place for us to end it for this evening. Perfect timing. So next week we'll find out if the Kitsune and Emlyn make it back to Lana in any of their pieces, and if Lana can help, and whether or not Thelonious, another old man, and a small beat-up girl can find their way through the forest and not die. So, seems very appropriate. That is a good spot to finish. Hi there, I'm Gorbad. Welcome to the Orc's Nest. I'm the Dungeon Master here on How We Roll, and if you'd like to follow me personally, you can do so on Twitter @Gorbad. Check out thedmblog.com for all things Dungeon Master and Dungeons and Dragons related. And of course, you can follow me on twitch.tv/Gorbad. Also, guys, don't forget to keep up with all things How We Roll. Follow us on Twitter @HowWeRoll. Check out the website www.howweroll.com, and make sure you follow us on YouTube as well. Cheers, guys.
Hi, I'm the Satchmo. I speak for the trees. Thank you for watching How We Roll. If you want to see some more of me, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter @Satchmo. If not, I guess I'll just see you next episode. I love you. Take care.
What's up, you guys? It's the Snuggler here, and I am back for my second How We Roll campaign. I've been given some guidelines. One is to not name the character that I'm playing. Of course, probably gonna kill my character at some point. And two is to keep this as short as possible. Jane is just so lazy. So with that being said, so happy to be on my second campaign for How We Roll. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so @MaddieSweetTweet. That's pretty much all I use. So check you there. If not, I'm always here playing for you guys.
Shagget here. I play a character on How We Roll. I'm not going to tell you who I play because if they die, I'm going to have to redo it. I've already done it once, never again. Follow me on Twitter @Aneb_convos, and I'll see you guys on How We Roll.
Hi, Jane here. You may have seen me in such films as Rise of the Fallen or Lyra vs. Legend. Thanks for watching! You can follow me on Twitter @JaneOnTwitch.
That's with a 0, not an O.
Anyway, I gotta go. The cats. Peace, suckers!